Hey, how y'all doing out there? It's your boy. Easy work boxing, baby. Can you hear what but under your motherfucking feet? You understand me, man? It's about to go down. You understand? How y'all doing tonight? This broadcast will be for just about an hour, y'all. Easy work, got to go to work, man. Almost missed work. I was on too late last night. But y'all see the topics I got to talk about tonight. Mikey Garcia. And who else? Mikey Garcia, Jermell Charlo, and Jermell Charlo versus Rosario. Was that fight rigged? That's what I got to talk about. Now, recently, Jermell Charlo has hit the headlines of boxing. He has decided to call out Canelo Alvarez and TBE Floyd Mayweather Jr. He said that he believes he can beat Canelo Alvarez. He said that he can beat Floyd Mayweather. That Floyd Mayweather, he's too big, strong, and fast for Floyd Mayweather. Now, we haven't heard too much from Jermell Charlo since his victory over Jason Rosario. And I'm a little skeptical, not a little skeptical because I know boxing. I know that that fight was rigged. And I got on here tonight because I want the people who get on my channel, I want us to discuss this situation. I want us to talk about if we feel or I feel that it was rigged. I want y'all to tell me if y'all feel it was rigged. You know what I'm saying? And because I seen Jermell Charlo throw the jab, and the jab clipped both elbows of Jason Rosario. So I'm wondering, how did he fall down and Harlem shake on the ground? A punch basically that really didn't hit him. Because if you clearly go back and you watch it, you'll clearly see that Jermell Charlo clipped him. The punch didn't even hit him directly in the stomach. So how in the hell did you fall on the ground and just go to shaking? But Jermell Charlo has stayed out of the camera's view since that, so people wouldn't go back and watch that fight. What's up, Poetic? So people wouldn't go back and study film and realize that he is not really on his way to being undisputed. He's been paid, and he's on his way to undisputed. They paid off Jason Rosario. We got a list of fighters who do this. Joshua Clottey, Jason Rosario now. What's the guy did it with Deontay Wilder? What's the guy who fought Deontay Wilder? Washington? You ain't been hearing from him. Come on. We already said AJ and Andy Ruiz was rigged, you know, from the freight jumping up and down celebration. That should have told y'all right there. Who else? Who else done had a rigged fight and then they disappeared? I named another name. Kovalev and Canelo rigged. Kovalev got one of the biggest paydays ever for that fight. Did y'all know that? Did y'all hear him coming out and saying that that fight was rigged? People need to know what's going on in the sport of boxing, man. So I want y'all to get on Malik Scott. That's his name. I'm sorry. I said Washington. It was Malik Scott. You ain't heard nothing from him. They get paid good to lose. That's why you don't hear from him no more. When they take them dives, James Kirkland versus Canelo, he took a dive. Where is James Kirkland? They disappear because they get that money. But me personally, if I was to ever take a dive for a big fighter, I say the only way I'm going to take this dive is if you give me a percentage out of your next 4 fights. I'm not just going to take no loss and you ride on the train to victory. No. If I take this loss, I take this dive, I want a percentage out your next 4 fights. And if I don't get it, I'm going to tell you. Other than that, we're going to have a fair fight. If you're going to give me some money, you really going to give me some money to take a dive. We don't know how hard that lunch was. What you talking about, Poetic? That was clearly a dive, y'all. I was about to bet money on that fight between Jermell Charlo and Jason Rosario. I was about to bet my hard-earned money on that fight. And I'd have been mad as hell to see this boy get clipped. His elbows were like this. And the punch hit both of his elbows and hit his stomach. He on the ground. Y'all don't get the hell out of here. Jermell Charlo, you don't go on with that bullshit. You don't go on with that bullshit. You calling out Floyd Mayweather and Canelo. But the thing is, he's saying he don't want to move up to 160 or 168. No, he didn't say he didn't want to. He said he can't move up. Also, he said that he's not going to fight Errol Spence Jr. That's his brother. I've been telling y'all that for a long time, that was the Charlo brothers' whole ploy with that Errol Spence shit. That was their whole ploy, that's their brother and they weren't going to fight him. That's their brother and they ain't going to fight him. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all don't want to fight him, period. Just say that. Go on with that bullshit. Calling out Floyd Mayweather. First of all, you got to remember this. Jermell, you got beat by Tony Harrison. Now, I'm not knocking Tony Harrison. Shout out to Tony Harrison. Salute to you, my brother. But we're gonna put Mayweather and Tony Harrison in two different boxes. If you went and got outboxed by Tony Harrison, what the hell you think Floyd Mayweather gonna do to you? What you think gonna happen? Tony Harrison outboxed you. And you talking shit to Floyd? Is this nigga ill? Is he crazy? Are you crazy? But you know what? That'll be a great fight for Floyd to come out of retirement for. I would love to see Floyd come out of retirement and kick your ass just for mentioning his name. I would love to see Floyd Mayweather come out of retirement to kick his ass.
Every time
you got some background going on, bro?
Every time I first get on this, the audio be off as hell, like you be shuddering and shit. Until I realized, I wish it was an app for StreamYard. Is it an app for StreamYard? Hold up, hold up.
But basically, Jermell Charlo need to cut that shit out. You ain't spoken months because you don't want nobody to go behind and see the fact that you sit up there and had that rigged ass fight. So now you want to come out back in the spotlight. Oh, we still gonna go check, my brother. I'm telling people now to go check out that fight. I know what you do. I know people. You understand? I've been around people for years. I don't watch people, observe people. I know how people move. That's smart. Stay out the way. Ain't nobody thinking about you. Ain't nobody thinking about the fact that you had a rigged ass fight. Ain't nobody thinking about that. But you know I know. Easy work boxing knows boxing. Yeah, oh, Poetic.
Hello?
Poetic.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We back on we talking about this Jason Rosario fight.
Yeah, the thing, I don't know why the thing's stuttering a little bit, but
I can hear you good on my end.
It did that yesterday, but eventually it stopped. I guess the thing got to get used to.
Chain with Ice on too. What's up, Chain with Ice?
Not much. I heard about Jermell though.
Huh?
I heard about Jermell though.
Oh yeah.
All right, now it's not.
He got outboxed by a journeyman. Now he expect to beat Mayweather, even at a 42-year-old.
Exactly.
Jermell know he not gonna get that Mayweather fight. He just saying that shit because he was on
Clout
live
chasing.
and he be in his little feelings and shit. He be trying to say some wild shit. I mean, come on, man.
That's how you get your name out there. That's what he doing.
Calling out Floyd is just corny to me at this point.
Yeah, it's corny. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's very corny to even call out Floyd, bro. Like, what the hell were you thinking about?
You know what I'm saying? And I know Floyd can get in contact with him at any time. Like, nigga, what the fuck you want, bro?
Not only that, to call out Canelo, but then say you can't move up to 160 or 168, that Canelo will have to come down and fight you.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That ain't happening.
It's not gonna happen. And
Can Canelo even make 160?
Jermell need to focus all his energy on Texera.
No,
Or the guy that beats Texera?
Canelo ain't finna drop down. He ain't finna drop down to no damn 154 to fight no damn Jermell Charlo.
Who, Texera?
No, I'm talking about Canelo.
Nah, Canelo ain't, unless he got to fight a certain mandatory. Then of course he'll drop down or go up or whatever.
Hey, easy. Man, put H money on.
Yeah, man. I'm finna show y'all ignorance at its best. All right, watch how he just sit and holler. Watch. What's up, H Money?
What's up with it? Hey man, why you gotta treat another black man like that though, bro? You came at me. You made videos about me. I never made videos about you. So I never had a problem with you. We had a debate, and then you coming at me like, you know what I'm saying? Chain with ice. No, I'm a cool nigga. You know what I mean? Cool. Easy Work, me and him actually had beef with some niggas together. So Easy Work exposed the nigga, Nestor Gibbs of the Boxing Voice. So I was always subscribed to your channel because you exposed that man. But just because we got a difference of opinion don't mean we gotta hate each other, bro. You feel me? I just told you Devin Haney was my family, bro. And then you came at Devin Haney. You continue to come at Devin Haney, but that's your opinion. I mean, I'm not mad at you, but I feel like I think we had a better relationship than that for it to turn left like that. Because I always liked it. I know you don't like Devin Haney. You don't like Devin Haney, but I mean, it is what it is. You feel me? You know what I mean? I don't think that should stop a friendship.
I don't know Devin Haney to hate him or dislike him. I just comment about boxing. And second, you took it beyond. You took it to another level.
Bro, you did that. You and Allende Brown got into it. I had nothing to. Y'all argue with each other. You feel me? But me, like I said, you took it to another level when you start making videos about me. But I never responded to you because I actually, you know what I mean? I actually fuck with you. So it was no point for me to respond because I actually fuck with you. I don't have beef with you, but you say you wanted to fight me and all of that. You know what I mean? You want to fight me. I wanted to fight you too. I wanted to fight you too. I thought it was a good fight. But if we could just talk boxing if you want to, because I'm always down if you down. You feel me? If you want to scrap, we can always scrap and do it for charity eventually. Because you in Alabama, I'm in Memphis, it ain't too far. We can link up and do it for charity.
Money, I stay in Cordova, fool.
What you say?
I stay in Cordova, fool. What's up?
Yeah, I'm in Memphis. I'm in Walker Homes. I'm in South Memphis. Yeah. You in the nice part.
Yeah, respect.
But look, we just gonna do it like this. We're gonna put all that behind as a man, a grown man, bro. We're gonna put that behind us. We ain't gonna even talk about that no more.
You gonna block me then, bro? So and give me a wrench. Like I gave you a wrench.
I'll do that.
I feel like I deserve the wrench. I've been deserved the wrench. Being loyal, me and you. All right, for sure. So let's just keep it boxing. So I think Jermall Charlo is ducking fights. I feel like he's been ducking Demetrius Andrade for years. He's ducking David Benavidez right now at this very moment. So everybody and then he disrespected Deontay Wilder for no apparent reason, and a fellow black man. Yeah, and you being from Alabama, I know you took it a certain way, and so we know Tyson Fury is a cheater, and he decided to, you know what I mean, disrespect Deontay Wilder because he want to be cool with Tyson Fury, want to fit in with Tyson Fury. So
Jermall?
Of course. Jermall disrespected Deontay Wilder and said Tyson Fury. Yeah, Jermall said that. Yeah, Jermall said that.
Big Charlo.
And now Jermell talking bad about Floyd, disrespecting Floyd. These guys ain't really fought nobody. And then Jermall got outboxed by Corbin.
they
Wait,
walk
hold up, don't cut me off, bro. Wait your turn, homie. We don't do that on Easy Work Boxing, bro. He didn't cut each other off. I was saying he ducked Demetrius Andrade for years. He's ducking Demetrius Andrade. Let me say this real quick, Easy. He ducked Demetrius Andrade. You made videos about it.
Eddie
Yeah.
Hearn pulled the contract out.
Look, on this, y'all, we're gonna be respectful as men. We're gonna let each other talk. We not, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna chill out. I know we all want to say what we want to say, but we want to be respectful. We're gonna let each other, you know what I'm saying, say what we got to say.
That's all I had to say, man. That's all. I just wanted to apologize to Easy Work. And man, I'll be in the chat, man. I don't want to fuck up the panel, but shouts to Chain with Ice. Jermall Charlo ducking Benavidez. He's ducking Andrade. He's a ducker. Fuck Charho. Charho. Charho sisters. They some hoes.
I respect to H Money, my brother that's behind us. I respect you too as a man. As men, that's what men are supposed to do. You know, you apologize to me, I'm gonna apologize to you. You know what I'm saying? I respect that and thank you, brother. You know,
okay, so look, me staying in Memphis since like 2014, bro. Okay, I know how niggas in Memphis are, fool. Like niggas hot. Okay, like I know how niggas are. Niggas be getting hype and shit. So when y'all talk, I can see he might not mean no harm, but he gets so hyped, it gets to that point, like, bro, okay, you know what I'm saying? Even though you ain't even really saying nothing. But I know how niggas are in Memphis. Like, niggas be hot, and it's like, bro, okay.
Niggas like that everywhere.
But it's just a misunderstanding, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it may be a misunderstanding, but you have to see the video in order for that. Like I said, it's past us. I took it to I don't like disrespect because I disrespect no man. I don't care how old you are, younger than me or older than me. I'm gonna respect you until you don't respect me. I was raised off that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I still say yes, sir. I'm grown as hell, and I still say yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I ain't on, I'm not a disrespectful cat like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That one person you sitting there thinking soft will be the person knock your fucking head off. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, like I said, all respect to him. I apologize. He apologized. Man, H Money, we good in the game. Check out, y'all support H Money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But another one thing about the Charlos that I notice people be doing with them, when they be on live, people need to stop taking them so serious, bro. Like, they brothers, they gonna talk shit to each other. They do not have no beef with each other, bro. Me and my brother be talking to each other the same way, probably worse sometimes than they be doing on live. And people be like, "Oh, look at him, they're so ignorant." Oh, Jermall probably getting tired of him. He's gonna beat Jermell ass. He saw him and she's like, "Nigga, that's they fucking brothers. Do y'all niggas have siblings?"
Nah, they were just doing that to hype up their pay-per-view event.
That's them casual fans. They get on my fucking nerves, dude. It's ridiculous.
I mean, I don't know. Most brothers thump it out. I got to fight with one of my big brothers. One of my oldest brother though. I tried my oldest brother. I had to retreat from that shit. I had to retreat from that shit. My older brother, hell no, that nigga was strong as a fucking mule. I had to slide from up under his ass, bag up. Hell no. But brothers fight.
Yeah, but of course in the comments be acting like they don't know siblings. Shit, I done got into fights with my sisters when I was like in elementary school and shit before. I mean, shit, that shit ain't about nothing, fool.
Yeah. I mean, how it goes.
Like that shit Jermell be doing. That shit Jermell be doing when he be calling Jamal saying random dumbass shit just to fuck with him. I be doing the same shit to my brother. And they be like, "Oh, look at that. I'm pretty sure Jamal is gonna cut him off soon. I can't believe he did." Like, nigga, shut the fuck up.
I ain't going nowhere. Them niggas argue that shit out, and then he come over his house. He just pull up on him. He comes to the door like, "Nigga, what the fuck you want?" Like, man, I just want to apologize for it. Like, bring your stupid ass in here, man. Why you can't do that? You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Free man, what's up? It go like that with brothers.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you got a problem with me, stay off the internet. Call me.
That's what I'm saying. They know that, but they just do that. They just be messing around on that. It's just social media. Like, people take social media so seriously sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? They betting on, my girl will whoop your girl, and then they got Jermell had his girl in the background punching the bag.
Yeah, and they get off live and they wives go to the nail shop and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. You know, but that's what money do. Because a broke nigga would have asked their girlfriend, "Hey, babe, punch this bag off." I'm like, bitch. You know, that's what cake do.
Well,
They'll have that in that
if
paper.
you carry yourself a certain way, your female will submit as if you had a lot of money. I mean, you just gotta find the right one. Niggas be fucking with anything too, though. You gotta think about that, though. Niggas be complaining about females, but at the same time, who you dealing with?
That's the female you chose.
That's what I'm saying. Same thing with females. Who they be talking about these niggas. Okay, look who you chose. It's all about who you choose. You in the control of who you choose. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you know,
Look
people
who
be
you
quick to
chose.
have sex first anyway, so that fucks up a lot of shit too.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what I'm saying. You gotta see what kind of car you drive.
Yep, that's why they let you test it out before you go.
I got to. I don't give a look. I'm like, and I hate we gonna get off the soft dip, but we're gonna go back to Bob. But I got to test the car out before I drive because that let me know whether or not sex is the biggest part of a man in a relationship.
Yep.
Then comes our love.
Yep.
Sex, we don't care about security and how much money a woman got. We want to see, can she get that top right? Is that end right? And then y'all all in there. Then this my girl. You see what I'm saying?
I look at more than sex at this point. You gotta be very fucking strategic when it comes to dealing with females at this point in time. You gotta make sure they got their house, car, own job. If I gotta pay for your gas, bitch, I don't want you.
But bro, it don't even matter about that. It don't matter about them having house, cars, and none of that shit. You gotta look at the background. When you see a woman with multiple children without a man, that should tell you something.
I'm not dating no single. I don't think you should date single mothers anyway.
I can't really say on.
I would never date a single mother. I would never raise another man's kids. That's no.
That's like you said, yeah, with you, I gotta do what you said. That depends on that woman, bro.
Yeah, it depends.
In my opinion,
that's just me though. That's just me. I ain't doing that.
He said, I ain't doing this shit.
I ain't doing that. But I ain't gonna.
All right, what's the next topic, y'all? Yeah. Next topic, Mikey Garcia. Poor Mikey. He said he want to fight Ugas or Spence again if he wins.
He just trying to get another belt in another weight class.
Seems like recently he been on social media. I guess it seems like these boxers get on social media and start talking a lot when that money start running out. If you notice, they don't be on social media all year round. They only get on social media like at a certain time. You know what I'm saying?
But how much money are they spending? Because if I got $500,000, me personally, I never go broke again.
Me neither.
I can never go broke.
You could invest that shit so much. If you get 500,000 right now, you can set yourself up to be making at least 1, 2, maybe 3 million per year for the rest of your life if you invest that shit right.
But so then, y'all,
what's going on?
We are forgetting one thing. Like 50 Cent said, the one thing that don't come with a manual is money. And when you are poor and you are coming from poverty, you're gonna go and buy nice things, and the nice things cost.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You gotta be careful with that.
I would never buy no fucking hypercars and shit. I would never buy a Bugatti. I would never buy a Ferrari or a Lamborghini.
They're like a whole. They just keep any car really. You keep adding money, and it keeps spending it. You keep spending money on it.
Yeah, you're gonna spend the money regardless. But what are you doing to retain? You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna spend $1 million on a fucking Bugatti, okay, are you getting that money back?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Do you have endorsement deals or anything where you getting that money back to where that million really don't mean shit? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because if you spending $1 million, you better make sure at least 5 coming back in your bank account. That's what people don't understand. It's cool to get $5 million and go spend it, but you gonna go broke if you ain't got nothing coming back.
Yep. Because eventually that money gonna run out. Even if you get $5 million right now and don't work for the rest of your life, eventually that $5 million gonna run out. I mean,
you drunk off the Yeah, that money gonna run out. But Mikey Garcia, last time you ran up on Errol Spence, you said you saw something. And the only thing you showed us you saw was an ass. So
Didn't he
like, but like,
Didn't he jump in the ring with Errol? Didn't Mikey Garcia jump in the ring with Errol leading up to that fight?
Hold on, you
I
breaking
don't
up?
remember that.
Oh,
He
y'all can
said
hear me now?
Mikey
You
jump
breaking up?
into the ring,
Who?
calling Arrow out.
Y'all
I don't
can hear me
remember
now?
that.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, didn't Mikey Garcia jump in the ring with Errol before leading up to the fight? They fight.
Hell
I don't
no.
remember that.
Hell no.
Cause my
Oh,
thing
they ain't
is,
do nothing like that. Mike ain't do nothing like that. I can just start talking shit, talking about he see something. And he saw an ass whooping. That's all he saw.
Yeah, he did.
What do you think he gonna do with Ugas? Ugas ain't no small welterweight.
Nah, Ugas gonna beam his ass up superbly. I don't think he
Adrian
Mike
Broner could have
Garcia.
beaten Mikey.
Adrian could have beat him. Adrian
Daniel
caught
Garcia,
on to what Mikey Garcia was doing later on in the fight. Mikey Garcia literally, this is what I'm, hold up, y'all. I'm gonna tell you this. This is Mikey Garcia's fight plan. And he do this every time after this video. Just look at one of his fights. Mike Garcia literally throws punches. And he watches exactly where you move your head. After he started noticing that you keep your head here, you keep your head there, he throws his arsenal exactly at those spots. Adrian Broner called it late, and that's when Adrian Broner started winning. But Robert Easter didn't catch on to it. That's why he just basically really like kind of white glove Robert Easter. But Adrian Broner caught on. He said, just watch Adrian Broner versus him and Bunny. You're going to see Adrian Broner about the 6th round. He started to be like, this motherfucker keep knowing where my head at. And that's when Adrian Broner started to get off on Mikey Garcia because he adapted. He realized Mikey following my head. Just check it out, though. Mike Garcia, he's smart. He's smart. He ain't that athletic. He's a smart guy.
He's not he's a good boxer, but he ain't really much after that. He ain't got no legendary speed. He's not very strong.
What y'all think his best weight is?
I think 140.
Probably, yeah.
Same for Danny Garcia.
Well, Danny hasn't really done much at welterweight.
I think Danny Garcia and Mikey Garcia need to be their 2 next fights.
But you see, but you know what? That's Danny Garcia's fault. Running from Victor Postal. He ran from Victor Postal. And moved to welterweight. See, that's where running and cherry picking get your ass. You ran up to another division. Same thing Mike Garcia did. It's crazy they both Garcias and running from fights. But he ran up there and Errol Spence tapped that ass. Danny Garcia was supposed to fight Victor Postal, ducked him and went up to 147. Started getting that ass tapped.
He could have beat him Postal too.
Ducking is like karma damn near, it seems.
Yeah.
You can only duck for so long. There's gonna be somebody in another division waiting on your ass.
Manny.
Waiting on your ass to whoop you. And that's all it is. Mike Garcia ran from Vasily Lomachenko up to 147 to get your ass beat up.
Hey, do y'all think Wilder don't get enough credit for knocking niggas 30, 40, 50 pounds heavier than him? That people claim can box so much better than him. He the worst heavyweight boxer, but he knocking all the niggas out and they like 30, 40, 50 pounds heavier than him. Y'all don't think that's like extremely fucking impressive?
He did get credit, but
he got his credit.
And don't you let me tell y'all this. Deontay, this is gonna be a good point that's gonna make you think right here. Deontay Wilder been fighting niggas his whole career 30, 40, 50 pounds heavier than him, right? So how the fuck all Tyson had to do was gain a little weight and Maul Fury, and all of a sudden Fury can't. I mean, Maul Wilder, and all of a sudden Wilder can't deal with it. But he been fighting niggas like that his whole career.
I don't know. I'm so confused about it. I don't even like to talk about it because you know how I know stage shit and I know when they playing us, but I don't know what to think about this situation.
It's like every time I think about this situation, something new come up where I'll be like, bro, this bullshit. That's why
I don't know what to think.
Periodically. That's why
I don't know what
periodically. Huh?
I don't know what to think about it. It just
Wilder
confuses
needs to
me.
fight two niggas this year. He needs to fight two niggas this year. If he can get that Dillian White fight, okay, if Dillian White get knocked out by Wilder, he should just retire because he already got knocked out by Povetkin. Okay.
He finna fight Povetkin again.
I thought that fight got held up.
It got held up.
I think I seen something.
It got pushed back, but I think they're still fighting.
Yeah, they still gonna fight.
I think they still fight, but I think it got held up like sometime like last year during the holidays or something. I think it got held up a little bit. Something happened where it wasn't.
Hey, Chan, y'all two go. I gotta take a break. I gotta use the restroom right quick. I need y'all to hold the channel down for me. What the next topic was? Do you? Oh, also this. Even though I didn't make this a topic, but do y'all feel that Jermell Charlo saying that he can't move up to 160? Do you think that's also a duck from the 160 pounders like Demetrius Andrade and more?
I don't think he want to have to be in a position where he got to fight his brother. I think they're gonna avoid that as far as possible, but that's understandable.
They can do what the Klitschko's did.
What did they do?
They had for about 10 years. They just had one of them had some of the belts, the other one had the rest. That's one of the reasons we ain't get no undisputed heavyweight since Lennox.
Would you fight your brother?
Huh?
Would you fight your brother if y'all was like
hell no?
I wouldn't do it either. I can't do that to my brother. I could spar him, but nah, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't fight my brother like that, man.
Nah,
probably not even a cousin, I don't think.
Nah.
You said,
Mike Tyson didn't want to fight Bo because they went to the same high school and they're friends. Now imagine your brother.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Hell no.
Kingsley Sarfo said heavyweight division is full of bums, no offense. I mean,
the heavyweight's pretty dry.
Me and my brothers grew up in pride.
It's like five niggas.
We finna fight.
My thing is, who y'all think gonna be next up? I think that's a good question because a lot of the top boxers right now are in their 30s or late 30s, and it's like they're gonna retire in like maybe 5 years max. So
you talking about who gonna
I like Coffee.
Who y'all think next up in each division? Like who y'all think gonna be the next top of the top?
Coffee.
In heavyweight?
Yep. Yeah, in heavyweight. Because in heavyweight, I really don't know. Daniel Dubois got his ass fucked up by Joy Joyce. They saying if Usyk take that step aside money from AJ and Fury, they saying Usyk and Joy Joyce can fight. Usyk gonna light his ass up, I think.
I don't know why, but something in my mind. Something in my mind keep telling me that Joe Joyce is gonna go out there and whoop a lot of ass at heavyweight.
I don't know. I thought Daniel Dubois was gonna knock his ass out. I thought Daniel Dubois was gonna be the next up.
Yeah, because he was too slow.
I don't know why. I'm not saying that he's the fastest, most skillful heavyweight out there or nothing like that, but I doubted him against Chris Dubois. What's his name? Daniel Dubois.
Yeah.
And he went out to beat that boy ass.
And Daniel Dubois supposed to be the next Wilder, ain't it?
Yeah, some in my mind just keep telling me that he gonna be the guy that just take over heavyweight. I don't know why. I hate to say it, but
probably so. I don't know.
I like Michael
Coffey. I'm just excited. I want to see somebody come. I just like seeing the new guys come up and make because boxing got to go to the next generation. So who's next? You know what I'm saying?
All right. What about cruiserweight?
I don't even pay attention to cruiserweight like that.
I stopped after Usyk moved up. I stopped paying attention to cruiserweight.
I think Murat gonna take it off. The guy who he beat. I think he gonna it's his turn now. I mean, 'cause the only person who really beat him was you.
Didn't some people think he beat
So
Usyk too?
there's some people think he beat you.
Yeah.
That what you said? They smoking some shit. They smoking some. That's all. They was high when they watched that fight. That wasn't even a fight to even be confused about. He lost that clearly. Easy. Now I'm not familiar with Kofi Kingston.
Somebody
That's
talking
the
about some
thing.
Kofi Kingston, a wrestler, bro. He talking about the wrestler, bro. That's so.
Oh man.
The fuck?
Yeah.
That Jamaican nigga with his man. Come on, man. He not even really Jamaican. That was a gimmick, but you know.
Who the hell no? Mikey Garcia.
Let me ask y'all this question: Do y'all think that Deontay Wilder actually cannot box? I think Deontay Wilder can box. I think he relies solely on his power. I think he can box. I think that he doesn't really have to display that. But for him
I hate to say it.
Huh?
I hate to say it. I'm from Alabama, and I would love to meet the dude to have a conversation, but he must understand I'm a man too, and I don't ride nobody coattail. He can't box.
Why he set people up like that, man?
He can set you up with his right hand. That's not boxing. Anybody, I got a good right hand. I can set your ass up too. But if I get in there with somebody who can box, I'm gonna get my ass whooped. Look how the first thing that shows you, that Wilder is not a good boxer, is the hooks. This man throws hooks like he wailing. Come on now. That's the first thing. Oh, what other punch did Deontay Wilder have besides a jab and a right hook or a straight right?
Nothing.
So how can we say he a good boxer?
He don't even throw uppercuts.
How can we say he's a good boxer?
Well, I'm not saying he's not a good boxer. I'm saying he's better than what people say.
I mean, he got a bronze medal, so you can't say he got no skills.
He can't even go. He don't even go to the body.
He don't have fundamentals. He don't have no footwork, really. He don't have no head movement. I mean,
and Deontay, I love you. You're Alabamian, my brother, but the truth is the truth.
Yeah. My thing with Deontay, if I ever were to talk to Deontay Wilder, I'll tell him like, look, I'm siding with you with the Tyson Fury shit, but that's beside the point. What are we gonna do about it? See, if I was on his team, I would tell him, listen. First off, I would tell him that he might benefit from working with Floyd. I feel like they need to squash that beef. Them niggas supposed to be all Black history bullshit. They be talking about, okay, so why you need to go get some help somewhere? Because clearly your team ain't doing it. I feel like they're a bunch of yes men. I feel like they scared to probably say something. Even if Wilder not that type of nigga, I feel like they just scared to say something or something. I don't know. Because my thing is, if you have access to work on these things that you subconsciously or consciously know is an issue with your game and your craft, why the fuck would you not do it? But I can understand, I don't have to, but nigga, you got niggas like Tyson. I feel like Anthony Joshua can beat him. Because Anthony Joshua can go back and adjust. I feel like Deontay Wilder don't adjust.
You heard what I said.
What?
Pride.
Well, you do have a lot of pride.
He ain't gonna do it out of his own pride. The fact that him and Mayweather have this issue or had an issue, pride is stopping him from going over it. Just like it do any other man.
I'm not sure how good.
Just like it do any other man.
Even if you do swallow his pride.
Snap back me. I don't pay $44 for that. Hell no. Shit, I'm shit. I don't pay $44 for no damn hat. Snap back. Jerron Ennis is so low in the Jerron Ennis is nothing more than another Errol Spence who need to get the fuck on out of welterweight and take his ass to 154 or 160 and go up there and fight real competition. I don't know why Jerron Ennis running around here making weight at one point. Why you think he fights so much? Why you think he fights so much?
How many fights he got?
Because he want to stay in shape because he too fucking big.
Almost like 30
That's
fights.
Wait, Jerron Ennis got 30 fights. He undefeated?
Almost. He got like 26.
Jerron Ennis like 27-0. Ain't fought no motherfucker.
Virgil got 16.
How the fuck you 27-0 and ain't got a title shot yet? What the fuck is he coming up? That's ridiculous.
I don't know.
Bro, boxing is bullshit, dude. Boxing is
bullshit. Fighting potato chip bags. That's why.
Virgil got 16, and his top 5 names are better than anyone Boots fought.
Who that?
Virgil.
Yeah.
How is this nigga coming?
That's who need to fight.
I thought that nigga had like less than 20 fights. This nigga got over 25 fights. And he talking about I'm coming up.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell? See, that's another thing. Look at this. Listen to this. That's another thing, right? Listen to this, right? How the fuck this nigga got 26 or somewhere between 26 to 28 fights, and he's supposed to be coming up, but and he undefeated. But Lomachenko was 14-1, now 14-2, and he's supposed to be the best fighter in the world. What the fuck is this shit?
You know what that is. Complexion for protection. You know what that is. Complexion for protection.
It's easier for Loma to get those big fights than it is for Boots.
Hold on. Matter of fact, since we just brought up Loma, when they were so comfortable, when they was talking shit about him being close to the greatest fighter of all time, y'all remember when they actually was saying that Loma will whoop Floyd ass?
Yep.
Y'all remember that?
He already got whooped by Orlando when they said that too.
What do they like so much about Lomachenko?
Come on, man. Well, we gotta say it.
Okay, it's just because he white.
Okay, thank you. Come on, he white and can fight. That's it. That's it.
I'm gonna tell you what they'll say though. They'll say these white people be saying shit like, "Oh, I'm not white. I'm Australian. Oh, I'm Russia, nigga. I didn't ask you where you was born. I said, nigga, who are you?" See how they be doing that? They so ugly. Oh, I'm Argentinian. No, you're white.
Like y'all know. It ain't about being racist. It's about the truth, man. This boy got 14, 15 fights, and they start talking shit saying he can be the dude that was 50-0 and fought better competition already.
Hell, Lomachenko
what the fuck was that?
Lomachenko couldn't even beat Cotto or McDonald. Get the fuck out of here.
They're bigger.
Man, McDonald.
It ain't even just because they bigger. It's because they more aggressive. They ain't going for that soft ass.
Yeah, but he ain't fighting in their weight division.
Loma wouldn't even get a chance to
McDonald would have put his ass back in the Matrix.
Zab Judah too.
McDonald would have beat his ass back in.
All of them.
Yeah, Shane Mosley, all the niggas, they would have dropped his ass. Even fucking Manny would have dropped his ass. Come on, man. But I ain't gonna lie, Loma could have probably caught Manny with a hook if Manny, because you know Manny like to jump in. Loma could have possibly caught Manny with that Juan Manuel Marquez special.
Yeah. But you know what? Loma was doing too much.
He ain't got no power like that.
Loma would have reigned undisputed at 130. If he would have beat everybody at 130.
Even
if he would have just he's too small. See, that's Bob Arum pushing him up and waiting. Go up, Lomachenko. You can do this. You're better than Ali and Floyd and all that shit. And push that boy head up there to get his ass whooped. He don't supposed to be at 135.
Do y'all think that
Lomachenko ain't finna?
What'd you say?
Huh?
Lomachenko ain't finna end up being a 147 pound.
He gonna get his ass
too small.
He gonna get his ass whooped at 147. But hey though, do y'all think niggas gonna continue to sign with Bob Arum?
Yes.
Y'all think?
Do I think people are gonna continue to sign with him?
Yeah, like
Yeah, due to the fact that when you got a guy sitting up there telling you he gonna give you a signing bonus, like he said, Spence said, $200,000, and you just left, you ain't got no gas in your car. Your friend had to bring you up there so you could sign the contract. Yeah, people gonna still sign that. People gonna still sign to him.
If you were a boxer, right, and you was in Errol Spence's position or whoever position when they was coming to the point where they had to sign, would you go the full route and do your own shit, or who would you sign with?
Whoever pays me the most.
Breaking up.
I would sign with whoever offer me the most.
First, ain't like I said. First, like I said in one of my videos, there ain't no independence in entertainment. You ain't finna get. Hold on, what the fuck is that? You ain't finna get no contract. You ain't finna get no shots at no titles, and you're not connected with nobody. That's what happened with Devin Haney. Devin Haney thought he was finna blow up off YouTube and just everybody was gonna get a title. No, it's levels to this shit. You ain't just finna come in there and you just finna win a title. You gonna have to sign to somebody. And Devin Haney realized that, and he went over there with Eddie Hearn now. There is no independence in entertainment. People say they are independent, but it ain't no independence. If you ain't selling CDs out the back of your goddamn trunk, you are not independent.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't selling, I don't give a fuck what they talking about mixtape. It's somebody getting a percentage off your shit. As long as somebody independent means all profit is motherfucking mine. It ain't nobody getting a cut, percentage, a penny off my shit. It's mine. That's what independent is. And that ain't finna happen in entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So who you think? You think Mayweather was really good?
You gonna have to sign with somebody. What's good with you? What you think Mayweather? Well, I'm sorry, bro. I apologize.
Me personally, Eddie Hearn, or maybe.
What's up, everybody? If you on the channel, please hit the like button.
Hey,
please hit the like button.
Sanctus Deuce Cruer said, not sure why Errol feels it's his business what Bud accepted for signing with anyone. Shaking my head. Well, see, the thing about that is, Errol tries to drill. Terrence keeps saying shit like Errol don't want to fight him, but Errol keeps pushing the narrative that Bud has to understand the reason why this is what it is, because Bud chose to sign with a promoter that doesn't like to do business with the promoter that Errol is in. So that's why you always see Errol. Yeah, that's why you always see Errol bring that shit up, because it's like
that's bullshit. When Bob Arum is sitting there, no, it's bullshit. What Errol's saying when Bob is sitting there telling everybody that he's willing to make that fight, he don't want to look.
You know, Bob Arum lowballing that shit, man. Come on, you know, Bob Arum probably putting shit
in
negotiations.
He's lowballing. He's lowballing because there's no profit in Porter versus Terrence Crawford. He's not trying to lose no more money. The only fight that's profitable for Bob Arum is Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. He don't give a fuck about a Sean Porter, a Keith Thurman, or nobody else, because he know where the money at. That's why he lowballing. He already said. Hold on, let me talk. He already said that. Shit, I got. Hold up. He already said that he wasn't making any money off Terrence Crawford. By that meaning he wasn't making any profit. He paid Amir Khan $6 million to fight Terrence Crawford, and Amir Khan quit, and the sales didn't do shit. So why would he go out there and pay Sean Porter $6 million for a fight that probably might not make no profit? Keith Thurman, $6 million for a fight that won't make any profit. But he knows for a fact Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford gonna bring in revenue. He don't want to make them other fights.
Sean
don't give
Porter
a
and Keith
damn about.
Thurman would make more money than Kale. That would sell over Kale.
They would, but he probably lost versus KO too.
Okay, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
He probably lost versus. The whole goal of him is to make profit.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't that Bob ain't. He talking about he losing money. He making money, but it's not the money that he want to make off profit.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he wasn't making nothing, it ain't nothing to let him go. Why you just won't let him go?
Cause Bob don't. I feel like it's Bob, bro. Cause I feel like Bob wouldn't want to give Al Heyman the satisfaction of getting if Terrence Crawford leave Bob Arum, who is Bob Arum gonna have next? Nobody. He doesn't have nobody.
Good point.
He's gonna
Like he just
I mean, Tyson Fury with top rank, but Tyson Fury it ain't even like he with top rank, really. If you think about it, Tyson Fury don't even act as in top rank. It's like top rank. It's like top rank on his coattails, not the other way around. Like that's his promotion company.
We got a point right here. He say Errol wanted to fight Manny when he was with Top Rank, bro. So, if you see what I'm saying?
Well, Errol was in a different position back then, though. I mean, he wasn't in the top dog position at that point.
But the difference is he wasn't saying that shit about Manny Pacquiao. He wasn't saying, "Oh, Manny Pacquiao across the street." Manny Pacquiao got a different promoter. He was Bob Arum. What all that shit at now?
I don't know, but I don't know. I think I put it in the context. I don't think it's EJ or Terrence Duggan. I think it's Bob Arum. Bob Arum played with a lot of smoke and mirrors. That's what he does with the person that's on the other side that is making the most money. He did the same thing with Floyd. He had people saying the same shit about Floyd. I just believe it's Bob. I think it's Bob, bro. Bob Arum doing this smoking. Why y'all think Bob Arum making?
I got you one question.
Yeah.
And this is just a question. Why don't the Errol Spence fans think it's Spence?
Think it's Terrence?
No. See what I'm saying?
No, you said why they don't think it's Terrence?
No, why they don't think Spence is the one stopping the fight? I've never heard.
Because I don't think I already said that. I don't think Terrence or Errol is scared or not wanting to fight each other. They've been saying they want to fight each other for years. I feel like if anything, they're tired of saying that shit.
That's not what I'm saying, bro. That's not what I'm saying. Why is it that Errol fans won't say, well, damn, maybe it's Errol's fault? I keep hearing everything.
Well, I told you that too.
You ain't exactly saying that. But I'm asking, I'm saying I've heard this from every Errol Spence fan. They have went to Bob Arum. They have went to Terrence Crawford. They have went to 60-40s, percentages, and this and that. I have yet to hear any of them say, well, maybe it's Errol.
Well, I've commented this on chat before. I said it could be Errol's fault too because Errol is being very dismissive and not speaking directly on the fight, and except if he on Twitter finger tapping and shit. And I also said that I didn't like that when after the day, like I understand after the Danny Garcia fight, he was just so relieved and tired or whatever, this, that, and the third. And he was like, I just want to go back home to my ranch. I can understand that, but bro, you in a position where, bro, we expect you to say something. You can't, I mean, we understand, like, as fans, like, you don't owe a shit too much to an extent, but at the same time, bro, you're a boxer. This is your position. Who are you going to fight next? And for him to dismiss it like that, it's like, I ain't worried about. And then another thing, if you know, after the Porter fight, they asked him about
Danny Garcia. He got his love back for the sport. He's ready to get in the ring. But then you beat Danny Garcia. You just want to go back home and ride horses and shit.
Yeah, see, that's why I say it's like that's kind of some bullshit. Like, but I can see the irritation he could have with the Terrence Crawford stuff. But I'm telling you, that's just coming from Bob Arum. But I think that Terrence Crawford, I think Errol Spence could be ducking to the point where he in his feelings about stuff. Like I feel like Errol Spence could be ducking Keith Thurman. Because I understand what Keith Thurman did to you, and I could understand him not deserving a shot because what he did to you, freezing you out. But I mean, okay, so what, you gonna duck him because he ducked you? What type of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? So, but he could also be ducking Terrence Crawford because just like Errol Spence know that when he was at that Canelo fight, what he said at that Canelo fight versus Callum Smith, he know that shit was gonna ruffle some feathers. I feel like that was kind of a duck move to say 70-30. I feel like that was definitely a duck move because he know Terrence Crawford not gonna accept that shit.
Same with Ice. What's your opinion on it?
Nah, I think Spence definitely ducked before, but right now it could be just Bob Arum promotional issues. Crossing the street ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
I think it's because Bob Arum,
That's
bro.
what
I'm telling you, I think Bob Arum is the main source. I think Terrence Crawford know that shit too. I think he don't say much about it because that's his promotion company. If he talk bad about Bob Arum, shit, he probably won't get a fight till he leave Bob Arum later this year. I'm telling y'all, bro. I think
That's
it's
what's
Bob
happening
Arum,
now.
bro. Why is Bob Arum always
That's
in
what's
the middle of
happening.
these situations? Listen, why
That's
is
what's
Bob Arum
happening
always
now.
in the middle of these situations? Huh?
That's what's happening with. Hold up, bro. That's what's happening with Bob Arum now. That's why Bob Arum is acting like that because he's upset. He's in his feelings. He don't give a damn about no other fight unless the only fight he want to care about, bro, is a fight that's gonna make him some damn money. That's the
You
whole
need to have a
business.
stroke already. Get the fuck. Who gonna take over Top Rank when he leaves?
I think one of his sons or son-in-laws or something like that gonna
They gonna be
take
a
that bitch
cornball ass bitch too. Shit.
Probably so.
Shit whack as hell, bro. I'm tired of this shit.
I mean, he's learning from the best, so.
Man, shit whack.
Hold on, what Free Mind say? Crawford never talks. He's not an internet gangster. That's why he never hear him say that
Crawford do
much.
be on the internet. Don't say that. Crawford do be on the internet responding to everything Errol Spence said like a female. Nah, they both be on the internet doing that shit. Nah. Errol Spence went to that Canelo fight. He said he gonna have to take the 70-30 or 60-40, whatever we give him, which I feel like was a duck move because he knew Terrence Crawford wasn't gonna accept that. And then Terrence Crawford went on Twitter talking something. Told y'all the fight wasn't my fault. On the better and bigger things. What's next? Man, get the fuck out of here. He went on Twitter.
What he's supposed to say? You see what I'm saying? It's like you just said yourself. Just listen to what you just said, bro. You said Errol Spence is duck ass shit by saying 70-30 or whatever they give him.
Yeah,
and
but
then
I think he was in his
hold on, let me speak. Then you say, see, that's why I don't like to interrupt it. Then you say, that, Terrence Crawford say, well, I told y'all he don't want to fight on what he's supposed to say. You just said yourself that Errol Spence just did some duck.
Yeah, that was some duck shit. I feel like.
I mean, what he's supposed to sit there and say, well, no, I'm gonna sit around and I'm gonna wait for Errol to decide when we gonna fight.
That was some duck shit, but
like I said, I have yet to hear Errol Spence say maybe it's Errol.
You just did.
I see Errol Spence fans blaming everybody else. It's everybody else's fault except Errol's.
Nah, I think
people are saying it's Errol stopping the fight. Terrence saying it. Bob saying it.
I think it's 80% Bob Arum fault. I think it's 10% Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. They both get 10%.
I think Terrence Crawford need to come on TV or get on YouTube, whatever with a video, and he need to come out and say, Errol, I'm willing to take 60. I'm willing to take 60-40.
Yep.
Plus 60-40 against Spence.
Because remember Mayweather did the same thing with Oscar.
Either way.
Mayweather took the lower percentage. He went with Oscar's weight, he went with Oscar's glove, and he beat his ass and he became the cash cow. So I mean, Bud, I don't know.
Errol ain't no fucking cash cow. With them, first of all, we gotta get on. Let me say this about these
I'm not saying
pay-per-view.
I'm not saying he the cash cow. I'm saying whoever wins the fight between them will become the cash cow.
Nobody really is a cash cow. Really like the old cash cow. These numbers are low as hell. These dudes doing 200,000, 300,000 in pay-per-view numbers. Floyd Mayweather them did 100-some million. These ain't no damn high pay-per-view numbers. That's just what these channels broadcasting and lying about, making them come out some super. Man, Floyd Mayweather probably sit and laugh at these goddamn pay-per-view numbers.
That's
what the fuck?
They not mixing it up.
300,000 pay-per-view numbers.
They're not fighting each other.
Man, hold on. Let me go.
They did mix it up though. At 154, they did all fight each other.
Highest paid.
They just lost to lower competition, like Rosario. Hurd should. That was a tune-up fight for Hurd, but he lost.
Revenue fight. Let me see what it is.
Yeah. Terrence Crawford should do that. Terrence Crawford should say he'll take the 60-40 to call Errol Bluff. He should do that.
Bro.
He should do that.
Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor made 600-some million. Him and Canelo made 21.4 million. Him and Oscar made 187 million. And everybody out here. Hold on. Everybody out here. Pay-per-view buys. Total growth. I'm looking at it now.
It would never be like that again. It would never be like that again.
So what the fuck is people out here talking about 300,000 pay-per-view buys? That ain't shit.
Yeah, that ain't nothing. But that's boxing fault. They wanna drown the sport. They fucking the sport.
I said that
by
before.
doing all this bitch ass shit.
Hold on. But then you gotta blame what the fuck people are watching. And some of these writers of boxing who coming out here and putting fighters up on the pedestal and being biased with this bullshit talking about high numbers when you had people out here doing numbers like that. Them ain't no damn pay-per-view numbers.
The sport of boxing, man, is just doing shit with this stuff. Oh, they really fucking up the game, man.
300,000.
Yeah, because that's nothing. That's like $1 to 20. Honestly, it's like nothing.
So what is A-side shit coming from when everybody talk about pay-per-view numbers? Because both of them ain't doing shit. He doing a little more. Neither one of them ain't doing shit.
I never seen an A-side be the A-side when he only selling 200K more pay-per-view buys.
I'm gonna set the link up, Major.
What's up, Glenn?
Want to get on?
It's weird because I know these niggas be in each other DMs. I know they talk to each other. I know they got each other number. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Like, I don't. It's weird.
And at the same time, they all play on us. You know, it's like, poetic. You know what time it is, man. It's entertainment, man.
Yeah, it's entertainment.
It's entertainment. Have us hype, arguing, and talking about shit, and there ain't shit going down. Ain't a fight happening. And I bet they be sitting back laughing like, look at these motherfuckers.
Yeah, they do.
They talking about some shit, and we ain't gonna fight till we want to fight.
Yeah.
You still, man, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, that's really how it is. But damn, that is true.
But like I said, hey, I'm gonna talk about it.
I don't think that Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence gonna fight until it's like all 4 belts on the line. I think they trying to do that shit.
Heck, they might never fight.
I don't think they're gonna fight ever.
Nah,
I think he's already struggling.
I think it's gonna be like Sugar Ray Leonard versus Aaron Pryor.
If Errol
he ain't gonna never happen.
Hold up now. If Errol Spence really get this fight with Ugas and beat Ugas and have 3 belts, then we gonna see who the ducker is.
I can't really say that because I think he gonna be in such a position of power where he gonna even act even dumb.
He might tell Terrence all 80-20.
80-20. I told y'all he might say, Terrence, you gotta come in the ring with butt naked with some gloves on in order for us to fight.
Yeah, because Errol Spence do be like, he be on that power trip pride type shit. That's some whole shit to me. But he be acting like he be acting like he's so humble, but he be doing like little fuck shit like that. Like that shit he did at the Canelo fight. That was like the ultimate duck shit. He know goddamn well Terrence Crawford was not gonna accept that shit. That's some duck ass shit, fool. He, like I said, I'm an Errol Spence fan, but I will point out that nigga be doing some fucking bullshit, bro. I did not like him saying that. Like when I was watching that, I was like, what? Why would you say that? Boy, that was
hold on, I gotta talk. This about Tank. Let's talk about Tank for a minute. Tank, motherfucker.
Tank.
Coach Calvin say he wants to see a female fight. First of all, Calvin, we all know you don't make no fucking decision.
Yeah.
You just train him.
Oh, what's up, Bond? QQ. I don't know how to say the QQ. I don't know. My bad if I got it wrong. What's up, bro?
But you know what this is? This is nothing but the hype up Tank name saying he want to fight T.O. Like Ryan said he wanted to fight him. Then Tank gonna go and fight somebody at 130.
He didn't even want to fight
Lenars or some shit. They saying T.O. supposed to be fighting Cambosis.
Yep, IBF mandatory.
And then after he fight Cambosis, it's gonna be some other barely in the mix ass nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Shit whack.
What y'all feel about Jermall Charlo calling out David Benavidez?
I don't know if they're gonna fight. I don't know what the fuck they doing.
He might just be clout chasing. He also called out Better Be.
Yeah. But the Jermall, now that Jermall and Jermell starting to get back on live, they gonna fight somebody soon. They always do that shit.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it ain't no reason why all of a sudden back on live and shit. Come on now, they all of a sudden back on social media heavy talking shit. Like they finna fight somebody. Both on.
They won't be hosting no more cards. I know that shit. Unless it's for them for all 4 belts, you'll never see them on front line of the show again. They blow both of them guys.
Yeah.
They blow both of them shots of being superstars. The first time you and your brother got your ass whooped. All beat up, Cavo and Carbo.
Got that L yet though. I think Benavidez will probably beat Jermall. I think Benavidez.
Jermall got outboxed by Corbel. He got an L. It just ain't on paper. That's why the man Corbel outboxed the fuck out of Jermall. Hit him in his face all night with them left hands.
I think Benavidez will beat Jermall.
We gonna see what's up. I mean, Jermall, why they ain't fought Demetrius Andrade?
This how you know it's bullshit. Why the
Jermall
fuck?
turned down.
Why the fuck is Jermell not trying to go get that last belt at his division? See this shit, bro? Like, bro, it's just simple. Why are you not? Why? If y'all was Jermell Charlo, with y'all same mind though, y'all just Jermell Charlo. Why the fuck would you not go get the other belt at 154 and be undisputed at that division? Like,
Patrick,
bro, what the fuck?
Take steroids with Golden
Boy. They pay him.
PBC and Golden
Boy don't
like
each other. They can't pay him.
Who can't pay who? PBC can't pay Jermell?
No, they can't pay that other dude to take a dive. Tex, what's his name? Tex or something?
Yeah.
Patrick takes steroids.
Yeah, they can't pay him to take a dive. That's why they ain't talking it now. Because he know he's gonna have to really go out there and fight.
If dudes taking dives in boxing, why has nobody came out exposing that shit?
Because it's a brotherhood.
Oh yeah, Mason. Yeah, okay. They can't say nothing.
If they say something about it, who the hell would watch it anymore?
Yeah, you're right.
Which is really fucked up because people be betting their houses, cars, and shit on.
Shit, they don't give a fuck about that. They don't give a fuck. People say
I know
anyway. People
It's
shouldn't be
fucked
doing that
up
shit
though.
anyway. It is fucked up, but that's the world we live in. Remember, Future said that's the world we live in. I mean, it's a fucked up world we live in.
Yeah. Well, you said, what Benavidez gonna do versus Jermall? Serious question.
I think David Benavidez is gonna maul Jermall. But I think if David Benavidez coming there hungry, like he not going, I think he'll overwhelm Jermall. I think
Knock him out.
Jermall hasn't, like Benavidez has that size and power to just, it don't matter what type of strategy you come in with, he can just completely really fuck you up. Like he on some man, like he could really little boy your ass if he actually put his mind to it. But I think that would be his best option. So I feel like if you come in with that, I don't think Jermall I don't know. Like I think the Charlo, I don't know though, because Jermall, the thing about the Charlos is you gotta give them credit about this. They don't quit. I mean, they like fucking Rottweilers. They not gonna quit.
I think that David Benavidez is gonna lose to Jermell Charlo because for one,
Jermell or Jermall?
Jermall Charlo.
Okay.
He gonna lose to Jermall Charlo because for one, David Benavidez is a drug user and he's not focused on boxing. Also, like you said,
cocaine, that made me snorting the coke.
And he missed
also the fact that Also, the fact that the Charlo brothers stay in shape and they go hard 12 rounds fully. That's why I think he will eventually beat Dave Benavidez. Dave Benavidez go around smoking, snorting cocaine, getting high, can't make weight. And I think that would be a major problem. Major Key Boxing in the building.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
What's up?
I got to ask.
So I try to put it on my headset, right? But it's not working, so I'm just going to talk freely right here. So we were talking about basically Canelo Alvarez, right? And if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, Canelo Alvarez and being a bigger draw than Errol Spence, right? That's at some point what we were talking about.
Sort of, kind of, but
okay.
You could go in on that.
He ain't a bigger draw. If he
well, I would beg to differ on that because he's always been a bigger draw.
Terrence Crawford. We was talking about Terrence Crawford, not Canelo.
Okay, so Terrence Crawford. So that's even more of a stretch there because when we come through it,
Spence being a bigger
bro. If this is Major Key Boxing, how are you, brother? How are you this evening? Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, he talking to me.
Yeah. Because
what's up? I'm straight, I'm straight, just laying here.
All right. So I'm talking now. So I'll be glad to address you afterwards. But I'm talking right now, brother. Can you allow me to talk?
Yeah, I didn't say nothing.
Oh, I thought you were interrupting.
That was me.
Okay. All right. All right. No doubt. So here's what I'm saying. Look. So when it comes down to it, the only discrepancy that anybody's ever going to see is when you try to bring those views, right? And what we're talking about is views, right? That the zone does not share their views, right? And we're not talking about the 200 countries that viewed that fight with Canelo and Callum Smith, right? We're not talking about the gate where someone was at what's that stadium over there versus the Alamo Dome where there's
Cowboy Stadium
8,000 versus something less and there's only 12,000 capacity which Canelo actually maxed out. You know what I mean? So we're not going to really talk about that, right? Because if we do, we're not talking about the zone numbers neither because it doesn't get shared. So please, if you're talking about close numbers like that, like 15,000 for the gate and something like that, come on, Canelo's the face of boxing. We all know that. Don't hate. Because guess what? I'm a big fan of Spence. I'm a big fan of Terrence Crawford. I'm a big fan of a lot of American boxers. But Canelo is doing his thing. He's been doing it, bro. Since he lost to Mayweather, Mayweather schooled him. And he took over that. He took over that. So let's be honest with it, bro. Let's be honest with it. Let's stop hating. We're hating our own brother.
We were talking about him versus Terrence. We didn't go into who was the bigger draw between him and Errol Spence. We was talking about who was the bigger draw between him and Terrence Crawford.
Right. So that's why I was trying to clarify at the beginning. But since you let me go on my rant, then fuck it. Does anybody disagree?
Yeah. So Canelo ain't been jumping. Canelo ain't been jumping up and down in weights to avoid certain fighters.
Yes.
Instead of going undisputed at weights, he ain't pay off Callum Smith.
No, did he pay? Did you say that he just right now, if you go to BoxRec and ESPN, that he's ranked #1 in the 168 division because he beat Callum Smith?
Of course, Canelo ranked #1. That's Canelo.
No. You missed the point there because he beat Callum Smith.
His question was, do you think that Canelo Alvarez is jumping from division to division, ducking other fighters?
No, not at all.
Really?
Can you prove that to me? Because right now, I don't understand who he's ducking that has a resume like his.
Okay, listen.
If you could prove that to me, then we can have a debate here.
Okay, so every time Canelo,
go ahead,
had either Andre or Billy Joe Saunders or Charlo or Benavidez as his mandatory, he'll jump up in another way or jump down in another way. That's a fact.
Okay. So every name that you named, right? Every name that you named, who have they beat compared to Canelo in his career?
Okay, but listen though. I don't care if they've been beating Barney and Elmo their whole career. He's still
so you don't care, is what you're saying?
But this is the point though. Who they beat versus who Canelo beat doesn't matter if Canelo is still ducking them. You see what I'm saying?
How is Canelo ducking if Canelo's literally like a Hall of Famer right now in the making? If he retires right now, he beat the #1 at 168. He got a championship, 4 weight divisions. What did Charlo do? He's been at 1 weight division. So what are you talking about? How does that compare? He beat Derevchenko, which he was happy as fuck to get out of that fight. He was smiling in his corner. Oh, that's a tough motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about?
Wait.
Mayweather ducked
Thurman. What's the last thing you said about who? What'd you say?
Mayweather was already a Hall of Famer by then. That don't really matter what you do.
But everything else I said matters. So that's what I'm saying. What are you saying?
With Canelo Alvarez, my thing is this. Like he said, this is a known fact. Canelo, all he had to do was fight Demetrius Andrade and become undisputed. And he ran up in weight. That's just factual.
Canelo had to fight Andrade? Who has Andrade fought?
That don't matter who he fought.
You mean it don't matter? It matters all. Like you talk, what the fuck you talking about? It don't matter. Andrade, who the fuck has Andrade fought?
Hold up. Who he gonna ever fight if they don't fight him? How he gonna ever have a resume?
He needs to fight somebody in his weight class like Charlo or fucking Triple G.
You said we was gonna respect each other and let each other talk.
All right, brother. I apologize. I get passionate about this shit because for me, y'all diverting attention away from the fact that they need to fight the people at their weight class. But whatever, we'll leave that alone. I'll fall back and let y'all make your points, and I'll diminish it slowly.
Hold up. How is Demetrius Andrade or the fighters that they saying don't fight nobody or have no name? How will they ever have a name if the fighters that have a name won't fight them?
Yeah,
they'll never have.
One more thing for Major Key before you go. After what Easy Work just said, Andrade is literally debating fucking retiring. He can't get a fight. These niggas are being ducked, man. He cannot get a fight to save his life, man. This is serious.
Andrade had chances with Lara, Derevchenko, Korobov.
They come around, they say Andrade broke. He ain't got no money. This and that. He ducked me before. Whatever it may be. Why the Charlo brother Jermell just said he ain't even moving up to 160. He won't even Canelo to come down and fight him at 154. Why you won't move up to 160? Oh, because your brother there? No, because Demetrius Andrade right there. That's why. That's why.
Canelo's career.
He is number one. Now I give him that. But Canelo
Nah, he ain't.
been
I don't put no drug cheats at number one. Ain't no drug cheats in my top 10.
So can you guys? Because I don't want to disrespect.
He did not beat Triple G. Name time.
All right, so on paper it's what it is. Mayweather did not beat Luis Castillo, but on paper it is. So you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like we could debate. We need to stick to the script here, right? So what it is it is that what's on paper is what's on paper because this just like a rabbit hole we're gonna go down into if we talk about we think that Triple G won because I thought Triple G won the first fight as well, but I also thought Luis Castillo beat Mayweather the first fight. So I mean, we're gonna debate that all night, or we're gonna talk about the facts.
Yeah. Before you say that, let's you said
Canelo ass. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay on Canelo ass. That's the ass I want.
Okay. And I would prefer that.
Yeah, about Canelo though. Let's talk about this, right? Okay, so when it was come time for Canelo and Floyd to fight, right? Now, may I mind you, I was in elementary school. I remember all this, so I know y'all probably do, right? I was in like middle school, elementary school, so I know y'all should remember. I'm 23, right? So when it came time for Floyd and Canelo to fight, did Floyd not tell Canelo, I can't fight you right now because it won't sell as much. You need to go fight somebody first that's worthy, and then come see me. And didn't Canelo not go fight Trout? And then Floyd was like, okay. How long did it take? How long? Go look at everybody Canelo fought before he fought Floyd.
I don't need to look at anything because I watched actually all those fights. So I know Trout fought him right after Cotto, and I know that Cotto was way in too deep. But by taking somebody with a reach advantage and a height advantage, that was a pure boxer after his father died. So I understand the whole thing. I understand the whole history because I was there.
He fought Amir Khan from 147 and Josito Lopez, and he got beat by Laura too. But on paper, he won.
Right. So what are we talking about? Which are we talking about?
My point about Canelo. Yeah, my point about Canelo is it's a lot of smoke and mirrors with his shit, bro. You gotta think he was with Golden Boy.
But you're talking about Charlo,
huh?
And he's ducking Charlo. Is that what I understand? Ducking Charlo, Andre?
No, we talking about Canelo. We talking about him and his bullshit on how they keep holding him up on the pedestal. He is the face of boxing as far as money making, but Canelo done did a lot of little bullshit in boxing.
He never took over anything.
And so he did a lot of bullshit, including Mayweather. So what's the problem?
He also been on drugs. I never put a drug cheat on my top 10. Hell no.
Fighting Josito Lopez, Amir Khan from 147 pounds back in the day. I don't forget shit. I know about this dude. I know about Canelo.
And I do too. Easy work. I'm gonna tell you this straight up. No clout chasing, no nothing. I'm 40 years old, bro. I used to go. My grandmother taught me about boxing, and this is back in the Evander Holyfield, Sugar Ray Leonard, Mike Tyson fucking days. Back in those days, you know what I'm saying? Then my aunt started after my grandmother started getting a little slower because she got cancer. You know what I'm saying? I went to my aunt's house and I started watching the new fights over there. Then after that, starting from 2007, when Mayweather fought fucking Oscar De La Hoya to take over, guess what? I bought every single fight that came to Miguel Cotto, Mayweather, and Pacquiao. Every single fight was at my house. Every single person that wanted to know about boxing came to my house. So trust me, I know. So I'm trying to be like, you know, real patient here, but don't tell me that Canelo is ducking anybody. Because if y'all doing that, I want to hear why y'all think that, so I could break that shit down. Because I will break down any fucking argument about Canelo ducking somebody when nobody's even got the resume like Canelo. Get the fuck out of here.
I told you though. You gotta look.
You didn't tell me shit.
Canelo.
You didn't tell me shit.
Where do resume, like, bro, honestly, you say you've been watching boxing all these years, bro. That means you done fell in love with the sport just like I have. You done seen the old school fighters, and you see what it's now like with the new school fighters. What does percentages and names and all that have to do? Fight. What I don't give a damn if you went to tomato cans. Fight.
But dude, what you're talking about is a 160 pounder that's not even at 168. You're talking about Errol Spence that's at 147, not even at 168. So how is he ducking these people? He moved up on purpose. Because you see, if you don't want to listen, then I try to give you $5 back there, but you don't want to listen.
No, listen, hold on. Canelo and Errol Spence.
We never said he was ducking Errol Spence.
Hold on, listen. Canelo and Errol Spence shouldn't even be brought up in the same conversation. Errol Spence brought up Canelo to just stun on Terrence, okay? So we don't want to hear nothing about Errol. Errol just did that shit to stun on Terrence and flex or whatever, because they in they little negotiations bullshit. So that's beside the point. So I just want to get that out there. So
Errol did that shit to duck Terrence. Errol did that bullshit to try to duck Terrence.
Yeah, Errol just been on some bullshit lately, low key. So whatever, Errol just whatever. That's a whole nother conversation though. But Canelo, my thing with Canelo is every time somebody had the mandatory, whether it was 154 or 160, 168, or he vacated the belt. And every time he had to fight Andre, you can't tell me one time he fought. He had a mandatory that was Charlo, Andre, Billy Joe Saunders, or Benavidez, and he actually engaged in the idea of fighting him? Or did he not vacate that belt within the first 2 weeks of them being a mandatory and go to another division? Now, that's a fact that actually happened.
Listen to me.
So when you look at
it was actually Demetrius Andrade that had the last title. All Canelo had to do was go run through Demetrius Andrade to be undisputed. He moved the fuck up. He ran. That's facts. I'm not making. I don't choose no sides.
You're talking about ran, bro. You're talking about ran. Who runs from Andrade, bro? Andrade runs from everybody, bro. You're talking about
from undisputed. Who runs?
Okay, so why would he? Why would Canelo?
The biggest accomplishment in boxing. Who runs from that?
Why would Canelo?
Fuck a payday from anything.
The biggest accomplishment is what he's trying to do right now.
Why would Canelo vacate 3 whole fucking belts to go to another division?
You must have not heard me, man. You must have not heard me. The dude, it did not run. Like, he went to 4th division to fight Kovalev to win the championship there. That is legacy that he's seeking. Now he's going to become undisputed, in whether you believe it or not. I don't give a fuck if you think that if Charlo comes up there, if Andre comes up there, if Triple G comes up there, Canelo is going to become undisputed at 168. And I will bet right now, if anybody wants to bet money.
Canelo would never be undisputed ever in his career, because every time somebody that he knows can beat him. Canelo only fights European white fighters at this point. Let's just give it what it is. He only fights European white fighters that don't like to hit back.
So you're not putting your money where your mouth is.
Any Mexican.
Why would I bet you?
What I'm saying is that he went up to the weight to beat Kovalev and get four division championships. Now he said he's going to it, which I literally I made a fucking video before all this shit even happened. And I said I would dare somebody to start calling out Canelo, and you could go check out Major Key Boxing. I literally said this shit. I said in a week from now, when people start talking shit about him fighting Anthony Ridgeway because he's the mandatory, people can be talking shit and don't talk shit because that's his mandatory. I said that shit already. And so now we're talking about it, even though I've already said it, and even though the fucking WBC said it, and it was pretty much on the airways for anybody to hear it, but people wanted to fucking put a deaf ear on it. Now, all of a sudden, it's a fucking surprise. And what we're not understanding is that he's trying to become undisputed at 168. So who the fuck matters at 160 when he's at 168 and trying to become undisputed? Move your ass up if you're that fucking bold and beat somebody for the fucking title to take it away from fucking Canelo. That's what you need to do, because guess what? Canelo is guaranteed at least 20 million a fight. Who the fuck is Jermell Charlo to fucking bring 20 million a fight? Nobody is capable of doing that. Nobody is capable of doing that. That's why he's making his money.
None of them are going to be able. None of them are going to be able to do that if he don't fight him. Ain't nobody going to be
nobody able to do that right now. That's why he's not fighting. That's the point. Who the fuck is Jermell Charlo? Did he make 20 million off of the Can you tell me that? Did he make 20 million off of Derenchenko? No, he did not. Right? So how the fuck is he supposed to make 20 million to Canelo? Fuck out of here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, listen. Is it Canelo?
We're talking about worldwide shit. We're not just talking about local shit. You're talking about local shit. We're talking about worldwide shit.
Yes, listen.
You get too emotional about it, bro. You get too emotional. Calm down.
It's not emotional, bro. It's not emotional, bro. The facts are facts, though. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it is, bro. I've always been about facts. People have called me emotional before. It's just because they get emotional because I'm talking facts.
Let us speak our facts.
Speak your facts.
That's all I'm saying. Just let us speak our facts too.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. So
ahead,
isn't Canelo about to fight his sparring partner though? You think that's okay? You cool with that?
See, should I answer that question, or am I going to be called emotional?
Nah, but listen.
No, I mean,
so is it?
As far as emotional, I mean, you don't let no. You saying, hold on. You saying that we're debating. Debating is not over talking somebody. Debating is you say something and then you give somebody else an opportunity to talk. That wasn't debating. That's all I'm saying. If we gonna
so you asked me a question, so you want me to respond to the question. So the question is basically, is not Abner Yildirim the person that stepped aside for Billy Joe for Callum Smith to fight the #1 at 168, which is why Canelo Alvarez right now is labeled #1 at 168 on BoxRec and ESPN. And so basically the reason why Abner Yildirim is next is because he stepped aside, and the WBC said a week before the fight, hey, but this is also for the WBC, and if you win this fucking belt, then guess what? Then you have to fight Abner Yildirim next. Is that not the facts? Or what are we talking about?
We all know they're setting that up for Canelo to do what they
so we have an opinion, not a fact.
That's not an opinion. Didn't they make the franchise?
Opinion because I just gave you facts.
Listen, hold up. Didn't Canelo call the WBC and tell them to make that franchise belt?
Bro, you talk about I'm emotional. You see what I'm saying? I just told you facts, and now we're talking about emotions. Or what we think?
what I think about what?
No, your boy right there. Whoever the fuck you was talking right there. He just told you said something completely contradictory to the facts. He's telling me about his feelings. I don't care about his feelings.
So, no, it's not my feelings. I'm just asking you. You be okay with somebody in their prime fighting a sparring partner?
And I just answered your question and just killed that fucking nonsense that you just said, but yet you're still repeating it. So apparently you must think that people can't bring back the whole fucking video.
Okay, listen. Boxing is a part of entertainment, dude. They are protecting Canelo, man. This is all set up. His career is smoke and mirrors. It's the same thing Bob Arum did with Manny Pacquiao to build up Manny Pacquiao for Floyd. It's smoke and mirrors, bro.
Why he just
Canelo? Who has what victory on Canelo's resume?
They built up Manny Pacquiao for Floyd. So right now you're sounding completely biased right now. Because now what you're saying is basically that the black fighter is the one that's being the one that's confronting the protection, right? So that's basically what you're telling me right now. And if you're saying that sounds fucking full of shit.
Wait, what you mean confronting the protection? What are you talking about with that? What that mean?
Well, Exactly what the fuck I just said, bro. Like what you talking about? Like you don't understand English?
No, I don't understand what you mean by the black fighter is the only one confronting the protection. What does that mean?
Exactly what the fuck I just said. You must need to rewind this shit or something like that. I don't understand because you have not taken any traction on anything that I've said.
You mean I'm saying the black fighter is the only person that's not getting protection?
You just said right now that Canelo was getting protection, and just like Manny Pacquiao. Why would you bring up Manny Pacquiao? Manny
Because their careers are the same thing.
Floyd Mayweather. You said Floyd Mayweather.
Their
right?
careers are the same thing.
My point being, basically, you're a casual that's talking about boxing as if you understand, but really, you don't understand. Because if you understood, then you would understand that these are two different categories, and Canelo is not Manny Pacquiao. And if you understood the difference right there, Mexican, Filipino, Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather, okay, and now Charlo versus fucking Canelo, you would understand how much of an idiot you sound like.
You going off topic. That's not what he's talking about.
Right up on topic that I'm following you guys. I'm listening to you guys.
But he ain't say nothing about that. He said about
you bugging, bro. You bugging.
He said, no, I'm being real with you, bro. He said he talking about Canelo being protected. He said like Manny Pacquiao used to. Or he ain't you taking it to
how do you put the two in the same category unless you're fucking being biased, bro? That's what I'm saying. You see, as a Latino, I can understand that.
What categories are
you how are you being biased because you mentioned all he said was he's being protected like Manny Pacquiao. What's biased about that?
Because that has nothing to do with the same thing, bro. Like that's what I'm trying to say. If I said that shit about a black fighter, bro, you would automatically say, "Yo, this motherfucker don't understand."
Nah, we
what
don't
he's
do that.
about.
We don't do that here. We don't race bait.
We
don't automatically side with black fighters.
I'm being honest with you, bro. That would be fucking completely biased, bro.
Yeah, but we don't.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you don't understand that, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, but that is what it is.
We don't automatically side with black fighters though. Even if you rewind this, we call out black fighters too the same way.
I don't automatically side with fucking nobody.
We call out everybody.
We don't
call out everybody too.
BBC and everybody.
Right now, you just did something different. You did something different.
I don't do that.
Oh,
it is what it is, bro.
Nobody's saying Canelo is not elite. Nobody is saying that. He a damn good fighter. I'm never saying that.
Yeah,
he ain't there because he's a joke.
It's just a lot of smoke and mirrors, bro.
Yeah, because it's shit like this. That's why it's smoke and mirrors, because it's shit like this.
Yeah, but I think the issue right now
the Charlo brothers the same way. A lot of smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, but listen, I think the thing right now is we talking about one thing, and then Mikey, you talking about like you going like to a whole nother thing mixed in with what we talking about, and we not even talking about that. And but you taking it to a certain other way where it's like, what we ain't saying that. I think
now, brother, watch your words because you don't know how people interpret your words, bro. You see what I'm saying? If you're not a great communicator, then at least pause instead of always interrupting and talking your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't sound like if you're saying right now that you backtracking on what you said, then you need to understand what you're saying before you say it. So at least pause and think.
Listen, my point about Canelo. This is my main point about Canelo. Let's just put it all on tape right now. This is my main point about Canelo. It's like 3 points. Canelo's career is smoke and mirrors. Number one. Number two, he's a drug cheat. You can't sit up here and tell me that somebody got caught cheating.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that shit.
That's why niggas get caught cheating multiple times.
Yeah, about that.
Another thing. Yeah, but listen, this is another thing. Name one win that Canelo has had in his career where we said, wow, he is an all-time 100% great. That was 100% amazing. He is an absolute star. Name one win that was just extraordinary.
He's the face of fucking boxing right now. And what do you have to say about the drug cheat shit? You want to talk about clenbuterol? Apparently, you must not know about that.
Not about what?
They said it was steroids. That's what they said.
Clenbuterol. You need to spell it out, clenbuterol.
It's listen. Every
Steroid.
boxer that has got caught cheating,
They never
has
said steroid.
No, it's not steroid, bro. My man. It's weight reducing. It's
The
not.
boxing,
It's you feel what I'm saying?
the boxing councils said it was steroids.
My bad, bro. I actually graduated like with honors from science and math, so I don't
That's graduated.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
But if you're gonna start talking about something that you don't understand, then I get it.
Hold on, let me show you some, homeboy. I'm happy because see what you didn't taught me right there. What you didn't taught me right there. You think easy work of diamond. Let me show you some on this diploma, homeboy. I graduated the highest in high school. You see that right there with that magnifying glass? The highest in high school in my state. I had ITT Tech, everybody calling me homeboy. Ain't no flow leak here. Don't go to that bullshit.
My shit was 99% math, 97.
What does this have to do about education? This is stupid. What does this have to do about education? What does this have to do about education? Man?
That little boy ass mentality, boy.
Does he know Canelo? What the fuck?
Boy. You see that? Graduated the highest in my motherfucking class. State examination in Alabama. I had ITT Tech, all type of schools calling me. The fuck is you talking about? But see, that's the mentality of little boys. He's so caught up on another man that he wanted to disrespect me. You see what I'm saying? Y'all seen that?
Yeah, I was thinking that the whole time we was in he was in it. I was like, man, why you so mad? But I was just trying to talk to him.
You so in love with a man that don't even know you. I invited you on my channel, bro, and you disrespected me because I don't agree with you. I go through this shit all the time. That's what happened with me and H Money.
Yeah,
I ain't said shit wrong.
It's a difference between him and H Money. H Money don't really disrespect you like that. He just be so passionate about what he's talking about. He get caught up in it, and it comes off as disrespectful. But with this nigga, it was like, oh, he's like, oh.
I'm talking about he getting mad. And now I'm stupid. I don't know nothing. And bro, we talking about boxing, bro. We talking about boxing. Why you all heated and Canelo ain't gonna give you a ham sandwich. He just said he don't even want to fight Mexicans. He know what Mexicans go through.
Yeah. Canelo,
we're gonna pray for you, bro.
That could
you know that's a saying, right?
What?
You know that's a saying, right? Idolizing men like that.
Yeah, you should.
Now I like your point of view on boxing, but now, well, damn. Yeah, this dude really just went on about Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, he was hard about that, you know. Yeah, he was real hard about that. Yeah, that was crazy.
What were we on?
Bro, I eat them up. I kill them. They can't fuck with me on that boxing shit, bro. I don't give a fuck what numbers. Let me tell y'all something for the fans watching, for the people who watching, they talk about it. They can't fuck with me. The only thing they can try to do is go to some numbers and some motherfucking pay-per-view numbers and gate sales. That's shit that we don't know about, and I don't give a fuck about. All right, 8. You hear me? Sitting on the couch, grown men around me drinking beer for liquor while my dad watching the door, and while niggas paying him $10 to come in and watch his fight. You hear me? They ain't gonna. They can't fuck with me.
Hey, Rim 87, 83 Elite. You still in the chat? Let me know you still in the chat so I can answer your question. We was talking to that dude, and I ain't want to interrupt and change the whole subject, because let me know you still in the chat so I can answer your question.
Crazy.
That was crazy.
Yo, we got about 15 minutes. We got to wind down. I wasn't supposed to be on here this long.
Nah, he ain't in the chat no more, man.
But that's crazy, man.
All right, he there. Listen though.
No, he gone. So not real. I'm talking about oh boy.
Hold on, listen. This was his choice. This Rim 87, 83. He said, "Poetic. If drug cheats can't be great, are Pernell Whitaker, Roy Jones, Aaron Pryor, Eric Morales not great?" See, I don't know nothing about them taking drugs and shit. I'm talking about people that have actually been suspended, convicted of taking drugs. Not no he say, she say, like people's got the he say, she say, oh, well, Floyd took drugs and he did this. Okay, well, has he been caught? Has he been suspended? I'm talking about that.
Didn't
I'm talking
Pernell get
about
suspended?
I'm talking
Get a
about people
DQ?
who I'm talking about people who ducked fights because they didn't want to take drug tests. And I'm talking about people who actually been suspended for actually having drugs in their system. That's what I'm talking about.
Didn't Pernell get a DQ because he tested for something?
I have no idea. He said, why didn't Charlo and Dre not fight each at 154? They both had belts at the time. Now again at 160, they both have belts, are not fighting each other again. He said Charlo and Dre. I don't know, man. And Dre, I think Andre has lost a lot of passion. I think him not getting these big, because remember, he was supposed to fight Billy Joe Saunders, and Billy Joe Saunders wound up testing positive for something. I mean, you got to think, man, these niggas like Gary Russell Jr., he probably don't even care about fighting no more because niggas can't get fights. It gets to a certain point where you keep fighting the same, like Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford was getting bored. That's why when he went up there with that Green Machine guy, he got his ass dropped because he was bored. That woke him up though. But he was getting bored of fighting that same low level ass competition. And when he got dropped, that shit, he was okay. Let me pick this up. So with Andre, he probably at the point in his career where he like, man, I'm getting older, bro. I can't get no Charlo. I can't get no Billy Joe. I can't get no Benavidez. I can't get no Canelo. Man, shit. He even said he was over 200 pounds recently.
Yep.
So I mean, he probably getting tired of that shit, bro. Shit. If I was a boxer and I couldn't get mad, I don't think I could be a boxer because it's too much.
All right, y'all. We got about 10 minutes left. But somebody asked the question: is Shakur the future of boxing?
He can be the future of boxing on a Floyd Mayweather level if he actually fight people. See, we can sit here and say who can be the face of boxing, but is these niggas gonna fight the fights that they need to fight? No.
I think personally, they ducking Shakur. They gonna duck Shakur. I mean, just look what he used to do to Devin Haney and shit. You see what I'm saying?
Hold up. Yeah, Rim said
if you whoop Boogeyman ass, huh?
Rim said Roy Jones is on testosterone. What exactly that mean? I mean, a man got testosterone naturally. Well, he was injecting himself with more testosterone or something?
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, they all do the shit. It's just who get busted. And Canelo got busted. Fuck all that other shit. Canelo got caught.
Canelo been caught. He a cheat just like Billy Ho. Pedvetkin. Hell no. PED Vetkin. That's funny.
Yeah. Now he made a point. If imagining Demetrius Andrade getting caught for steroids.
Oh.
Yeah. All hell will break loose in boxing. All hell.
I mean that testosterone. What did he inject himself with testosterone or something, or was he like taking a lot of protein or some shit? Like, I mean, it's testosterone. I mean, it ain't like he was some drug. I mean, I don't know. I think that's why that story might have not been as big as like a big story. Him getting busted for testosterone.
Floyd was getting caught for steroids. At the end of the day, what the fuck they got to do with them going out there getting their ass whooped and losing or not? If all of them doing it, then what that mean?
I don't know.
If all of them doing it, you still going out there getting lost again, it ain't no point in talking about it. But
what is power pellets?
Power pellets.
Steroids.
Paul Orca. He said he had almost 10 times over legal testosterone limit. Rim 87, 83. Nigga, there's a legal testosterone. What the fuck?
Yeah, for abnormal levels.
Floyd got caught using steroids, but Manny Pacquiao was using them his whole goddamn career. After them knockouts, Manny Pacquiao started using them damn steroids. Look at his calf muscles, man.
And his head got way
They look
bigger.
like cannons.
Look at his calf muscles, and he ain't on no damn folks. You know what? It'd be sad. This man calf muscles. Manny Pacquiao look like he got a 72-inch vertical. Like he can jump on top of your motherfucking house, and he ain't on steroids. His head, bro.
My only thing about Manny is, like, you cannot sit here and tell me, bro, that this is the biggest fight in boxing history. This is one of the biggest fights in boxing history. And you telling me that all you need to do is take a blood and urine test for drugs, and you telling me no, that's the reason why you don't want to take it? You a grown-ass man, done been in some of the toughest fights in history, and you scared of a little-ass needle that you're not even going to feel? Bullshit.
Nah, he ducked getting, I don't know how much it was, but like 4 ounces of blood taking out the same day of the fight. He was already on drug tests though.
Hey, Major Key Boxing. Errol, of course, Errol ain't gonna speak nothing bad on Canelo because he want Canelo to be as comfortable as possible so Canelo could get that fight. That could be another reason why Errol not trying to really knock niggas out. He want Canelo to not duck him.
But Canelo is
playing chess.
Canelo is the pound for pound king right now. I ain't never said
no
that.
drug cheats on my pound for pound. If you got caught, you're not on there.
I ain't never say that. I ain't never say he wouldn't. But it's some flaws in his career. That's all I was saying. I ain't never gonna take a man's talent or what he do or what he accomplished. Yeah, he doing his thing. He is number one, but that's simply because Terrence ain't fighting nobody right now, and he is out there doing his thing. So yeah, he is pound for pound fighter of the world. I feel
like Terrence should be fighting Sean Porter or somebody in like fucking March or something, or May. or April. It's no reason why we gotta wait till the
now when Terrence go out there and he whoop Sean Porter ass, then he back number one. But to me, Terrence can't be number one, and he stalled. What he's not stalling, he's being stalled.
Canelo last fight was unimpressive as shit. He went out there and fought Callum Smith. Callum Smith folded. Callum Smith didn't even try to fight back, bro. It was like he went in the ring. It was like he went in the ring with his daddy because his daddy got mad because he cursed his mama out. Get in this ring, we finna fight. That's what that shit was.
I know, but you see what happens when you go against Canelo.
No, I think he ain't do nothing. I don't want to hear that. If them niggas was on the street fighting, Callum Smith would not fight like that, bro. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Yeah,
Shane, what else you still in?
Yeah, I'm here.
Even if I was getting my ass whooped by Canelo, I'm gonna throw something, even if I'm missing. Come on, bro. Even if I'm missing everything, I'm gonna throw something. I'm conscious. I ain't getting knocked down yet. Come on, man. I mean, what he got a force field up where he got a force field up where you can't even throw punches and miss. Come on, man.
Check this thing out right here, y'all. See if Fimo Lopez has some
guaranteed
due to albuterol.
When was that? When was this? This is recent. This is like breaking news. Paul?
No, this is something that I think he know about. That I think he's trying to tell us about.
Hey, can you get in the chat real quick for like 10 minutes? What are you talking about?
Yeah, he can. I'm finna send the link now.
Yeah, hey, can you come on the live, Paul?
Yeah, Paul, we need you to come on, please. There go the link right there, my bro.
He's saying some good shit in the chat too. I've been looking at it. But he need to come on. Perfecting.
He said we need to look up perfecting athletes.
I don't know what he means.
Yeah, we need to check that video out. Look up perfecting athletes. Yeah, people need to also look up the magnetic ball. If you're a basketball fan, you're gonna get your feelings hurt.
Yeah, I believe that, because my thing about that is them cats, if every dude in the NBA went to a pickup game, everybody's scoring the same way. Everybody getting their buckets. But when it's in the NBA, it's all different. And they barely play defense in the NBA. You see what I'm saying?
No, you know what I'm talking about the magnetic ball?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's when they in the NBA and you see all these magical ass long distance threes and motherfuckers diving out of bounds, shooting 3-pointers. Check out the magnetic ball, bro.
Hey, Paul, come on. I'm trying to see what you're talking about.
Just watch that video. Come on, Paul. We want you to come on and show us the proof.
Yeah, come on.
We want this boxing knowledge, baby. And go and sell the trees and go and sign the peace treaty, baby. Hair follicle test debunk Canelo cheated. Man, get your ass out of here, man. Now these niggas become scientists and they
hey, it be on Twitter. If you go, bro, Twitter is a cesspool of retardness. They be doing they be on Twitter. Everybody a doctor, everybody a therapist, everybody a scientist, everybody know about space, everybody know about cars, everybody know everything. Oh well, if you actually look this statistic says this and this degree and all of this, so you don't know what you're talking about. And then they put the clown emoji and be like, yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Crazy.
Bro, if you go on Twitter, listen. If you now, I don't have a Twitter and Instagram. I be logging into my mama Twitter and Instagram if I want to go look at some shit. Bro, the comment section be like 200, 300, 400, 500 comment threads in under a fucking hour. They be going back and forth, bro. I told y'all, if you on social media, the comment thread, the comment section is where it's at, bro. Every time. The comment section is more entertaining than the video, trust me.
Yeah, I be seeing that on YouTube too. I be laughing at it.
It's crazy, bro. They be doing that clown emoji like they just said the best thing in the world. Like, nigga, what? And be wrong as shit. Like, what the fuck? Maybe should be so ugly for him. Damn, Paul not coming on. I want to see what the hell you talking about, man.
He said he coming.
Oh, he said, hold on. Okay, yeah. I want to hear this.
Oh, you say he coming on?
Nah, Major Key. Yeah, he said, hold on. Major Key, you was kicked off, man, because you was doing all that yelling and emotional and shit for a man that don't even know you. I guarantee if you was on the side, hold up, listen, Major Key, if you was on the side of the road right now, Canelo would not give you $5 and he'll roll past you in a fucking Ferrari. He would not look at you, bro. So stop going so hard for this nigga.
You disrespected the fuck out of me.
Yeah, you
for a dude don't even know you.
You don't even know us. Then you told me let's make a bet, nigga. How you gonna make a bet with me? You don't even come on, bro. I don't even make bets with people I know in real life. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man.
No disrespect to you, Major Key. Much love to you, bro. You know, as a man, much respect to you, bro. It wasn't that you got kicked off because you disagreed. You disrespected me, and you were just doing too much hollering. Yeah, you just disrespecting the people on the channel, man, and that's what I can't have that. You know, I wouldn't expect you to allow me on your channel disrespecting you, so that's why you got kicked off, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with you disagreeing. Shit, all of us disagree.
Paul Orca said, "What if I told you Ford's real name is Joyce Sinclair?" What, man? Come on the chat, bro.
Joyce Sinclair?
What is he talking about?
I don't know. Ain't his mama name Joyce? Ain't Floyd mama name Joyce? What's Floyd mama name?
I have no idea. I don't know. The only people named his family I know is that his daughter, because she out here. Then his uncle and his father. I don't know nobody else.
Oh, he said Floyd middle name. Yeah, Floyd middle name is. Yeah, that's Floyd middle name, Joy.
What? Okay, what's the point with that? Paul, can you come on? You ain't gotta put your face on. Just come on, so we can get this information out quickly.
Just click the link.
Hey, he wants that. He said, man, you gotta put your face on. Like, come on.
Yeah, because he's saying some shit like he got this big old case. Like, nigga, what's up? Yeah, nobody wants to see another Spence Garcia. Hell yeah, nobody wants to see that shit, bro.
All right, bro, check this out. He said, no problem. I would have cooked you though, because I'm lazy. You can you couldn't have cooked me. I'm in your
You're not less
freezer.
emotional, dog. You was very emotional.
You very emotional, bro. I'm just being real with you. Yeah, you can't debate.
What is the point? What is the point in Floyd Mayweather's name though? What is he talking about?
I don't know. He probably just wanted to say that.
Nah, I don't know. He said he'll show us proof and all this other stuff. He said that's his birth name is Joy Sinclair Mayweather and was born a woman. He said Mayweather born a woman, y'all.
Yeah, you gotta send a link. You gotta prove this shit.
Yeah, you can't be going. I be telling these people on these conspiracy things on YouTube. I said, look, y'all can say all that shit y'all want, but look, you gotta come with some proof, bro.
Easy
You gotta
work.
send.
You can't just make outlandish statements like that and just think because somebody don't believe you they a sheep. No, bro, you gotta prove that, man.
Easy gotta work.
What you was gonna say? What you was gonna say, Chain? What I?
Oh, I was saying you got a whole video on Clarissa Shields being a tranny.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a whole video on Clarissa Shields being a tranny, but then that's how they try to hold on. That's how they try to make you that's how they try to make shit unbelievable when they go to switching it up like that about other shit. You see, for like look, I know for a fact that's a trend. But see, if that shit like that coming out and then they come out with a video saying Florida girl, then what you think it is? Internet bullshit, right?
Yep.
You see
Clout
what I'm saying?
chasing.
No, not clout chasing. Look, this you got this the easiest way. No, look, the easiest way to hide a lie is to tell somebody the truth and then tell them it's a lie. You heard what I just said?
Yeah, I hear you.
The easiest way to keep a lie going is to tell somebody the truth and tell them that the truth is a lie.
The man say he unsubbed. He crazy.
You see what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, I'm gonna pray for you, bro. It's all good. It's all good, my nigga.
Man?
Yeah, hide it in plain sight. What up, George?
Hey, bro, that man funny as hell, fool.
Hey, man, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, like I said, bro, ain't no hard feelings with me. You just got disrespect. You know, you thought I was a dummy. You know, but, you know.
Nigga weird.
Much blessings to you, my nigga. Demetrius Andrade could have fought Arizona Laura. I'm sorry, I got tongues with Austin Trout and the Charlo brothers. Said that this what could have been instead of he choose to fight. Hey, okay. Darkness has fallen. Okay, let's just say this. Let's forget about what happened with him, the Charlo brothers in the past. Let's talk about the present. Right now, Demetrius Andrade is the 160-pound WBO champion. Why is nobody fighting him right now? Why is nobody speaking his name right now? And please don't say numbers and resumes. Just answer and give a good, legitimate reason on why nobody is stepping in the ring with a guy with a belt. Okay, without mentioning pay-per-view numbers, resumes, okay, and gates. Can you explain that to me, please? That's all I want to know. Because people keep saying this, he hasn't fought anybody. Well, if your favorite fighter don't fight him, he ain't gonna never fight nobody, right? So that means that your fighter shouldn't fight him. Oh, because I don't know nobody who he fought. So you don't want to fight him? He calling you out, saying you're ducking him, you this, you that. Why don't you just whoop his ass then? We done seen you, like Canelo, we done seen you go fight 147-pound Amir Khan, Zito Lopez. They called you out, right? So why can't you go whoop his ass? Because they ducking.
I'm not drawn to any of that.
They ducking.
Hey, Rim just said that because nobody knows who Andre is. That's the casual fans, bro. Boxing.
No.
Most fights.
No. Poetic, I understand. Don't pay him no attention. Because see, that's some dumb shit to even say. Because we wouldn't even be talking about him if nobody knew who he was, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then so there's no need to even to respond to bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the casual fans ain't really a factor. They just fucking parasites, honestly.
There's no need to even respond to that shit. Because we talking about him. We ain't talking about Joe Blow and
Joe Blow. That man said Benavidez. What he say? He said Benavidez' name with PED.
Who that?
That was funny.
Hey, Paul Orca, man, just send us the link to where you saw it, bro. And let us decide for ourselves. I like to decide things for myself. I don't just go out what people tell me, my brother. Please, just send a link so we can watch it for ourselves. That's all. I ain't saying you lying, bro.
Yeah, because I never thought about Floyd being a female dude. So of course, when I hear them, be like, huh? I know how Hollywood works, but you know, I would never.
I don't know.
He would be a female.
Thank you. Oh, what do you say? And
Hey, look though,
you...
easy. That's funny. That's funny. You got on a Chicago Bulls hat because I seen. I think last week they was talking about trading the only superstar y'all got right now.
Bro, I'm sorry, but I don't even watch basketball.
Oh shit.
I don't even watch it. I just like the color red. Red, my favorite color. And no, I'm not a blood. I always love red. Red is my favorite color.
Yeah, Andre is a top threat in the middleweight. I don't know. I mean, he just can't get a fight, man. And look, the dude said, ain't Canelo and Andre at the same weight class right now? They both at 168, right?
No, Andre's a middleweight.
Huh?
Canelo at 68. Andre's still a middleweight.
Okay, middleweight is 160, right?
Yep.
Okay. So who all got belts at 168?
The Japanese guy, Jermall, Triple G. I think that's it.
So this guy just said that he just said that Canelo went to 168. He's going to unify. I guarantee he is not going to fight Charlo. He will not. He will leave that division without becoming undisputed, like he do everything
Jermall's
else.
still a middleweight. Canelo at 68.
I thought you just said a Charlo is at 168.
No, I said Jermall has a belt at 160. And I said Canelo at 68.
I don't know, man. That whole weight class shit is weird because it be so little. It ain't even that many pounds differentiating.
It's a totally different weight class. 5 pounds.
This is what we get. I need you two dudes to continue to be on this channel, man. I like what y'all bring, man. I really mean that, man. You know, we got to exchange numbers so I can let y'all know or something when I'm coming on. Man, what the fuck? Poetic. I need y'all on this channel, man. I like what y'all bring to the channel, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like coming on talking and stuff, you know.
Yeah, man. I got to.
Why is your channel? I noticed your channel, YouTube shadow banning your channel. You know that, right? Cause you got 10.
Why they shadow banning my channel?
Huh?
What you mean shadow ban?
Cause the algorithm is not letting your channel be shown because you got 10.2 thousand subscribers, but you only getting like hundreds of views and stuff. Like you should at least get 1,000 each view. I feel like they're shadow banning your channel.
Nah, that's because he talks about a lot of topics. in his channel. Different people come watch for different things.
Yeah, and they the shit I talk about. Other than that, you know what I'm saying, about the stage shit, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why they doing that shit. They want me to quit. That's what they really want me to do. They want me to look at my views and my subscribers and be like, man, fuck this shit. Or start back from scratch. I ain't starting shit back from scratch. I built this shit, and I ain't quitting. I don't give a fuck if they give me 9 views. I'm gonna put 5 videos up and get 9 more views. I'm not stopping. I ain't quitting shit. That's what they trying to do. Nah, you ain't gonna break me, motherfucker. You don't know what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep making them.
Hey, Bond, that's just Brandon Marshall just be playing. He don't be serious. He just be saying shit, dude. He not serious about that fight. He said that shit like 2-3 years ago. He not serious about that. He just be fucking around when he be talking with his bros and shit, bro. It's not serious. When he be with his niggas, they just be talking about shit. It's a joke. It's like an inside joke with him and Chad and Fred Taylor on their podcast and Channing. That's a joke. It's not real, dude. I don't even know how that shit got brought back up, but I feel like ESPN and First Take just needed a topic because he brought that shit up in their podcast. So that's why that shit was brought up. He is not finna fight Wilder. It's not real. Wilder would not even take that fight, dude. They might. I could see Wilder sparring him though, but
the way y'all fight, my channel, Proto, if you share the video, if you get on Twitter, you got Twitter accounts, Instagram. Like you said, thank you for saying that they are, you know what I'm saying, blocking my channel, and you know what I'm saying, my views are supposed to be high because I know what I spit, you know. So if everybody watching, if you like the channel, y'all share the videos as much as you can, mention my name, and that'll help. So I'd appreciate that. Just share the videos. Mention Easy Work on every platform of boxing that you can.
Yeah, this is the last thing I'm gonna say though. Bond, the reason why people saying Wilder, why they say boxers are bums in after one loss, even though they probably got like 20, 30, 40 fights, that's because that number one, Floyd Mayweather going undefeated, even though what's the other guy named that won undefeated 49-0? Even though he went 49-0,
Rocky Marciano
Floyd becoming such a big star, Floyd made having that
yeah, he was top of the headlines.
Huh?
He was like, everyone knows Floyd.
Yeah. So Floyd being undefeated like he was made everybody else like think that, if you lose one time or you're trash. That's why Keith Thurman, even though the position Keith Thurman is in right now has a lot to do with him ducking, is the reason why, because Keith lost one fight against Pacquiao, who's supposed to be like a top fighter of all time, but now all of a sudden Keith Thurman trash. See how they do that? Anthony Joshua was the top 3 heavyweight. He lose to Eddie Ruiz. Now he's trash. That's the casual fans, dude. Don't believe the hype. That's just casual fans, bro.
There's some unbeaten fighters that should have some L's, like Tyson Fury. Even his dad said he lost to John McDermott.
I mean, Tyson Fury a cheater, man. We all know that. He ducked that fight with he ducked that second fight with Klitschko because he got tested positive for cocaine and a bunch of other shit, and he made up this whole depressed bullshit and all that shit to get out. Then the thing with the farmer and the meat, we know that shit real. Then you got all this other shit where fighters looking at your stuff after a workout and sparring, where you got your gloves with all the padding out. Listen, I don't care what nobody say. If we go to the store or online and buy the most expensive premier gloves that they use in boxing ever, them gloves are not going to bend the way them gloves bend in that Wilder fight. It's not going to fucking happen. Then you got to think about. Then you got to think about when and these are heavyweight 10-ounce gloves. Then you got to think about when them guys, I think his last name was Cunningham or something. They had got done sparring Fury, and they looked at his gloves at the end of the training session when they was about to leave, and shit had no pad in it. They was poking the shit like it was a pillow.
Nah, they were old gloves. That point don't really sit well with me, because That's just old gloves. Everyone that boxes got, say, 5-year-old gloves that they don't know when to throw away.
That could
Bro,
be.
what about them gloves flapping like that though?
Yeah,
How
that
that
was
happen?
weird.
How he get blood on his wrist?
He touched
Tyson,
he touched him.
Oh, that man
he
cheated.
cheated, bro.
He cheated that
Point
fight.
blank.
And then you got people saying, "Oh, he didn't cheat."
The
Once
second
you a
fight,
cheater,
I
you
don't know.
always a cheater. Once you a liar,
The second fight, I
eventually you
don't
gonna
know.
lie again. You just gonna find a better way to do it, bro.
It's not if Tyson Fury is a cheater. It's did he cheat Wilder or not? That's the real question.
Of course he cheated Wilder. I mean, the thing is, if you using common sense, bro, your mind can detect bullshit. It's just, are you going to acknowledge it or not? Ain't nobody gloves flopping like that. Brand new. When they fight in these championship fights, when they fight in these official fights, they don't use pre-used gloves. These gloves have not been worn yet. So they have not been used yet before they actually fight. So you telling me his arm was flopping? Even if you take your fist right now and move your wrist back and forth like you finna smack somebody and just move your wrist back and forth, it takes a little effort to actually do that. Your wrist don't just go back like you got a chain just going back and forth like it's no bone in there. You know what I'm saying?
His hand is big. I don't think and those are 10-ounce gloves. I don't know how he can. I don't know. I think it's because you know what I mean. Like his hand is too big for the glove.
Like you can't fit his hand all the way in there.
Yeah, like it's not gonna be since they're 10-ounce gloves. He's not gonna
He
be able to
said,
have it like 100%.
Yeah, but that's still cheating though. Yo, that means your fist gonna be right there where the padding ain't at. You know what I'm
he
saying?
said Jermall Charlo said that they didn't cheat.
Man,
That's
look,
fear.
Jermall, listen, Rim. This is what I already said this early in the live. This is what Jermall and Jermell are doing. They about to announce some fights within the next couple of months, and they just start their little rant bullshit. They didn't mean it's nothing. Jermall, especially Jermell is kind of like me. He just say a bunch of bullshit when he feel like he need to say it. He just say that shit like it don't matter. Like, okay, don't take all that shit they say serious, bro. Them niggas they just wild ass niggas, bro. You can't see that. Stop. I don't know why y'all keep taking everything Charlo say so serious. They just some wild ass niggas. I do the same thing with my friends and my wife and brothers and sisters and shit, bro. I say wild ass shit all the time to them. They know not to take me serious when I'm just playing. Like
Sean
y'all can't see
Porter
that,
also
bro.
said
Now I don't know if he think he cheated or not. I'm not talking about that specifically, but most of the shit they say, bro, they just be fucking bullshit. They just on their little rollout shit right now. They trying to get back in the mix because they finna fight again. That's all it is, man. That's why fucking
they
Jermell.
promoting
That's why Jermell calling out fucking Floyd. He know goddamn well Floyd wouldn't even spar his ass right now. Like, bro, come on, bro. That's just what they doing right now.
That's a good point. Yeah, like you said, he just promoting themselves right now. That's all they doing. Mentioning big names.
Yeah, I mean,
and then
come
like
on, man.
a few
I
months
just wish
later,
fighters would stop being so damn typical. Like, oh, okay, here we go. You know,
entertainment.
ugly as hell. So typical.
Entertainment. That's all it is. That's what they do.
I mean, I can see that. Oh, showbiz debunk what?
He get on here and say that every time. Don't he change with like
Bro, showbiz the same. Listen,
Showbiz cool, but
showbiz
he
one of
played
the
both
same
ways.
channels that
He
believe
liked to
that
keep
Ryan
everyone
Garcia
happy.
and Pacquiao fight was real. I don't want, come on, man. He be putting titles. He be putting titles in his stuff like it's gonna happen, but when you look at the video, it's not really what he was saying. He just put the most eye-catching title on his video for people to click it. Man, he be doing that shit. Come on, man.
You know, I ain't got nothing to say about showbiz. You know, shout out to showbiz. You know, shout out to showbiz. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, that ain't no reason for him to be mad at nobody, bro. I mean, if you doing some shit, I feel like it's some bull. That's what you do. I mean, there's no.
Honestly, bro, I don't watch nobody else's channel because I don't want nobody.
No. I'm not.
No. Listen, I'm not saying it out of disrespect or nothing like that. I don't watch other boxing channels because I don't want them to ever think if I say something. If you watch somebody else, shit, you'll end up catching yourself saying something about what they said. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't no disrespect. It's just that I don't watch other channels for real because if they make a valid point, you have to put it in there. So I miss it on purpose so that they can never come in and say, well, Easy Work said I said that Easy. No, hell no. You ain't gonna do that for me because I don't even watch your shit.
Yeah.
And that ain't being funny. People have good channels, but I don't watch them because I don't want to hear nothing you say get in my head and I respit it. Everything I do is off my shit. I don't go and watch Money Brown and I don't go watch Blue and then I just come in
They
behind
come on you
the door.
though.
Yes, I mean, showbiz to me, showbiz just be clickbaiting a little bit.
You know, I don't do that. You know, I stay on what I want to talk
And
about.
I really realized that when I had a recommendation from his channel, and he believed that Pacquiao and fucking Ryan Garcia fight was like some legitimate shit to be happy about. Like,
Now that was bullshit. Nah, that's bullshit.
After that, I was like, bro, okay.
When he what? Because I thought it was some real shit too. When I thought it was a real fight with an exhibition. Did he say it was an exhibition?
Man, look, I never respected that fight because my thing was, okay, you do all this, you run Tank name through the mud, even though you know the one person you should really be fighting is Devin Haney, but they not gonna make that fight. So then you run Tank name through the mud. Now you trying to fight Pacquiao. Then Pacquiao holding up the division with his belt and shit. And then Ryan might have a shot at that belt at 147. Like, bro, what the fuck type of a bunch of bullshit is that? I never respected that fight, even whether it was exhibition or real. I never respected that because it's not the time for that. And they in two different weight divisions, and one of them got a belt that the other one not even in the division. I mean, come on, man. That's just crazy. Then Ryan supposedly got the fake WBC and Devin Haney got the real WBC and
where Bill Ryan got?
And hold up, and Teo got the franchise WCB. You see all this shit? Like, what the fuck? How many niggas walking around? Hold up, listen. How many niggas in boxing, no matter what the weight class is, walking around with a fucking green belt? God damn.
Bro, what belt Ryan got?
Whatever belt he be walking around with after every fight, he got a little belt on his shoulder. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Teofimo, Devin Haney.
The belt he had when
and
he
Ryan
was
got
on
WBC
when he was on
belts.
ESPN the other day. Like, everybody got some weak ass fucking belt. Like, bro.
Man, Ryan better chill out. Ryan
How you trying to
fucked
go
up.
fight Pacquiao when you ain't even got shit locked tight in your own division? You, Teo, and Devin Haney got the same belt, and y'all saying everybody else got fake belts. Who got the real WBC? See? And everybody trying to sit up here and say Teo is the undisputed champion at his weight class, when we know damn well that's a franchise belt he won off of fucking Lomachenko, so Lomachenko didn't have to fight fucking Haney.
This shit getting sad, man.
That's why they
That's all we say, man.
belt. They made that franchise belt so you wouldn't have to duck, you wouldn't have to fight your mandatories. But if y'all niggas were making if y'all, why would you have to not fight your mandatories if you were actually fighting other champions?
The W Super BA title is the same way. That's what that belt was built for.
This shit crazy.
That same WBA title, Super Welterweight title, is the same shit. They made that belt for Floyd. If somebody ever get on the floor and get on the phone with Floyd and they ask him like, bro, was that WBA Super Welterweight title made for you? He'll say, hell yeah, it was made for me. Because he was the first person that had it. Floyd had that title first. That was Floyd belt.
How was Ryan playing chess? And Sanctus, what you mean when you say Tank he chased the money before legacy? I mean, what real money fight has he had? He ain't making big fights yet.
Man, I don't know. Ryan done fucked up, man. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Ryan
he really said a lot of shit back with that, bro. And Teo need to get rid of his daddy as a trainer. If Danny Garcia get rid of his little retarded ass daddy as a trainer, he'll probably do something somewhere. But he ain't gonna do it. He too much of a daddy's boy, so whatever.
Hey,
No, these daddies want too much of a claim over their son's career. See, they want their sons to go down as the greatest of all time, and they train them instead of being real fathers saying, you know what, I don't know that much about boxing. I never really boxed, or I wasn't an elite boxer. How about I let my son go and train with an elite boxer or who used to box, who can perfect my son to be a better fighter? But no, instead, I want to sit up and I want to make sure I get all the acclaim from what my son do. Now, Bill Haney was on my channel one time and we had disagreement. But Bill Haney had stepped down. And also, he brought in Floyd Mayweather Sr. throughout his son's career. Now, that is a real father who doesn't want his son to be hurt and be one of the best that's out there. In my opinion.
Yeah, that's good.
Poetic, you think Duran would be a good trainer for Teofimo? They both speak Spanish. Duran. Roberto Duran.
I don't know, probably so.
Yeah, for inside game.
Hold on, how about this though? Speaking of trainers, do y'all think that if Floyd would have, if Wilder would have let Floyd train him, do y'all think Wilder would have undoubtedly beat Fury?
No.
No, you just can't train somebody overnight and they become good like that.
Yeah, it took Mayweather like a long time to learn that Philly show. I think Wilder need to get with George Foreman, Tommy Hearns.
Well, hold on, Sanchez. I don't think Tank is scared to fight Ryan. I think it's more so Ryan is scared to fight Tank. Like I think Oscar, cause you got to think Oscar De La Hoya is a bitch. He like a female that Mayweather didn't have sex with when they was younger in high school. He got so much feelings and emotions towards Floyd. If he can stop one of Floyd fighters from demoralizing Ryan, he will do that. Like Oscar is a real bitch when it comes to Floyd Mayweather. For
yeah, De La Hoya hate Floyd, man,
for no reason. I remember when he said he laid out the blueprint.
That ain't for no reason. He did beat that ass.
Yeah. But that shit that shit Oscar doing is unnecessary. Oscar like a fucking female, like, bro.
Man, a lot of them act like female. But hey, y'all, man, it's time I gotta go and get off, man. I've been on long overdue. I appreciate you guys for coming on. Poetic Way, Chain Right. We will be on tomorrow night at the same time, y'all. Come in and let me know what topics we're gonna talk about if y'all want to. Poetic and Chain Right, so we can have a discussion tomorrow night. And I thank everybody for viewing the channel. Please hit the like button if you're watching. It's Easy Work Boxing. I'm out.
Peace.
All right.
All right, y'all.